So what's up with y'all, man? Two fucking clear robberies last night. Nobody saying nothing about it. So all of those body punches Raymond Murataya was just credited for in the Andy Cruz fight. Tio goes to Shakur's body and you guys are saying he's blocking. Fuck that. All them punches count. Just like Raymond Murataya's punches counted last night. We're not doing that. You can't. There's so much inconsistency in fucking boxing judges. It's ridiculous, man. It's fucking terrible. It's terrible, bro. 2 robberies. Jesse Hart definitely got robbed. That was a shitty, terrible fight. Khalil Cole don't even throw punches. The fucking he's garbage. Hot ass. I don't care to ever see Khalil Cole fight again. Ever again. Like, fuck out of here with that shit. Fucking terrible. Egregious judges, man. Dana White post-fight. The reason I'm live is because we're going to go over Dana White's post-fight press conference from Zuffa. Last night, Justin Gaethje shocked the world, just like I knew he would beat that fucking kid's ass from UK. Justin Gaethje fucked him up. Dude said Justin's face ain't gonna look the same. Justin's face looked exactly the same. His face, not so much. Zuffa boxing 1 post fight. Let's see. Oh no, I don't want to see this, dude. This dude, Callum Walsh, sucks too. Dana, don't be building no company around this kid. He's not no Conor McGregor. I know you got McGregor fucking in your oh shit, I don't even got it up here yet. What's up with you, Tim Layton? Salute, bro. Hold up, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get the screen. Shit. See, I thought I was already sharing the shit. Hold up, let me share this stream real quick too. Some bullshit, YouTube. This is crazy. I tell you guys I'm gonna swear, like on purpose. Put my shit to 18 over. Like, why block me? It's whack as shit. I'm live on YouTube, fake boxing experts. Tap in. Last night was crazy, Tim. I thought Andy Cruz won that fight easy, bro. This dude did not win the fight. There's no fucking way he won that fight. He won easy? Andy won easy. Andy won the first 5 rounds. Outboxed this kid easy. The problem is you're going up against a Robert Garcia fighter on the West Coast. You ain't getting no fucking sort of close decisions. It's garbage, bro. It's garbage. You got to have live scoring for shit like that. Shit is trash, bro. Boxing is super trash. Been super trash lately. They need to get this shit right, bro. We got to figure out some kind of scoring to where everybody knows the score of the fight, including the fighters, so they can adjust their level of fighting accordingly. You know, you lost 2 rounds in a row. You're going to come out that 3rd round and fucking go for your shit and try to win and give it your all. That's the only sport on the planet. It's the only business sport on the planet where the players don't know the score of the game. And the fans could definitely benefit from knowing the score. You could get better at scoring fights and know who's fucking winning and who's losing. All the body work this fucking kid did was getting blocked. And people were counting it like, what? Shakur Stevenson goes into the shell, blocks punches. You guys say nothing lands. Another guy that you're rooting against, you're acting like Bozy Ennis is some sort of fucking overhyped trainer. You give the opposite guy every fucking benefit possible. It's garbage, bro. You guys don't keep the same energy. It's fucking trash. I don't even care to hear what this fucking kid's got to say. I don't even know why I fucking clicked on this. How the fuck do I get out of it now? There we go. This kid's ass juice. Fucking Callum Walsh can't fight for shit. Fucking kid not even throwing punches. It's just trash, bro. Low IQ fighters nowadays. Tons of them. None of these guys got any fucking IQs. Can you hear this, Tim?
The
in here?
The fight of the night tonight, again, no shocker, was Sandoval and Rodriguez. They won $50,000.
Well, I'm in a
performance of the night went to
What's up with you fucking haters in the watching, not saying shit?
Merriweather.
You come in here and you just want to hate watch, you might as well not even watch. If you're not going to say nothing, then fucking bounce right now. There's no point in being here. Fucking goofies. Don't know shit about scoring boxing matches. Don't know shit, but fucking everybody's an expert nowadays. It's fucking crazy.
He won 50. Congrats to them.
Dana, congratulations on your first.
King Cowboy GT, what's up with you, man? Salute. Thanks for not hate watching, dog.
Along, but when you look at tonight, how happy are you with the product? How happy are you?
What's up with you, BVO? Salute.
Yeah, the fights were great. We need, we got a lot of work to do, but over the next, we'll catch our stride in the next 3, 4, 5 fights, and by the end of the year, we'll be where I want to be.
I'm not expecting you to reveal like what you hated or anything, but what exactly do you mean by we have a work to do? Is it just?
I have a whole list of stuff that we'll go through on Monday, meaning me and the team. But like I've been saying, it took 25 years to get the UFC where it is today, and it is a very well-oiled machine, and we'll do it in much less time on the boxing side.
We did notice you were on the blue phone quite a bit at ringside. Is that just you?
Yeah, I was on the phone more than I'm usually on the phone. Nothing really bad, but just I have a certain, I know where I want this to be, and I'm impatient. We're building a whole new team here.
Yo, King Cowboy, you ever been here before? If not, welcome to the Angry White Man. Salute to you, man. Salute, bro. Thanks for not.
And a lot of people have never done this before, so it's going to take some time. But one of the things that we wanted to do, and what we did a great job of, was if you watch this at home on TV, you don't feel like you were in the apex. You don't see any
front
UFC
line.
stuff.
What's up with you, champ? Salute, front line. Salute. I got to.
It's all Zuffa Boxing, Paramount. We literally transformed the apex into what looked like a different arena tonight.
And I saw earlier today, are you expanding the Apex to 1,100 later this year? How exactly is that going to look in there? Because it looks like it's full already. Are you going to have to start knocking walls down?
What's the question?
Are you expanding the Apex again later this year?
No. The expansion will be done in May. We expanded in that we got, I don't know if you walked around, saw, we've got like concessions and real bathrooms. And there's no pipe and drape stuff around anymore. But you know where...
Johnny P, what's up, bro? Salute, homie.
You walk into the arena there.
Yep.
That's all going to be gone and pushed back. There'll be another box above there, and this place will be set for 1,100 people.
All right, so now I hear everybody saying the shit didn't sell no tickets. They had a complete sellout. People just didn't get there. It's only 300 people can possibly go to the Apex. They gave the tickets away to VIPs. It wasn't like no box office ticket sale thing. People saying that the fucking arena was empty. All right, it was their first fucking event. It was 300 tickets available for that thing, and I think he gave fucking 200 of them out to VIPs and people's family, the fighters' families and shit. It wasn't an event like that to be fucking busting down the box office door. It was literally a launch. They're worried about television, bro. And when you hear this guy talking about his product and shit, he's not talking about the fighting. He's talking about how it looks on TV, how his editing team and fucking producers launched his product. He's not talking about the fighting. He's talking about the fucking how it looks to consumers. This guy's going to get his shit together, and hopefully what it does is make Eddie, fucking Oscar, the rest of boxing get on his shit. Try to fucking compete with this guy because he's going to get his shit to casuals. He's definitely going to do that. I don't know how much I can say that to you guys. One thing he's going to do is have fucking flocks of people coming into your shit telling you that Zuffa is fucking the major leagues, because he's getting it to casuals that don't got to fucking download an app down the fucking street, come back, pay $60 just to fucking get a half of a fucking fight. Like, come on, bro. This shit's, it's simple, bro. Common sense. This guy's going to get his product out to the masses. Is boxing? Is the rest of boxing going to get their product out to people? I'm worried now. Now I'm worried. Like, now I'm worried for the rest of boxing, because I know these fucking scumbag promoters ain't got a tenth of the fucking work ethic as Dana White does. Not even a fucking tenth. You seen how lazy that bitch-ass fucking promotion for Andy Cruz versus Murataya was? And that card was fire. There was 5 good fucking named fights on that card. Nobody fucking cared or knew about it. Not no casuals. The hardcores always know, because this is all we do. Of course you seen it. I'm talking about the people's money that matters. Didn't fucking even know, unless you lived in fucking, unless you're Raymond Murataya's cousin. That's the only way you fucking knew about this shit. Crazy, crazy work, bro. I hope you guys that are talking crazy and fucking saying that this dude's putting on bullshit, I hope you guys have faith in the fucking promoters, the fucking Eddie Hearns, the Al Haymans, the fucking Bob Arums, the fucking Oscar De La Hoya, in which Oscar's about to be the fuck up out of here. I don't think he's going to last. His days are numbered. Oscar De La Hoya's shits are numbered. Do you think these guys are going to be able to compete as far as production and get their shit out to the casuals like this guy? Just some things to think about, man. Now I'm worried. Like, I'm genuinely concerned.
There's like 300 people here tonight. There'll be 1,100 people in May.
Will this be the home of Zuffa boxing moving, like, for the foreseeable future?
We have tons of deals in the works right now. So
I don't know.
You guys have no idea how what we already have in place is, I mean, it's bigger than what any promoters.
John P says it's like he's trying to take the flashy stuff out of boxing. You know what they're trying to do? And I said this yesterday, I think they're trying to take the business out of boxing, trying to make it just a sport. Just a place where guys can go and be in a league and fucking have a place called home and take these fucking sanctioning bodies that have been ripping us all off for fucking eons out of it. That's what his objective is. Just so everybody knows, it's not my objective. Don't shoot the messenger, please. Because I don't know how much I fucking care for this shit at all now. Because I know that these other guys ain't going to do their fucking job. This guy will. Trying to take the business out of boxing. Trying to take these Mauricio Suleiman's greedy fucking ass and his hands all in the pot. Trying to get him the fuck up out of here. Trying to get Daryl Peoples and his bullshit mandations. You got to fight this guy from fucking bumfucked Egypt out of nowhere for your title or you're getting stripped. Trying to take all that bullshit out of it. Try to make it a sport. That's what his objective is. It's not mine. It's his.
Done since King and Aram back in the old days. As far as television deals and, yeah. I'm just not ready to talk to you guys about all this shit yet.
We're going to get into that too, bro. I briefly spoke on this. I had Andy winning 8-4, bro. Sure, every single round of that fight was competitive. Every single one of them. The first 5 I gave to Andy easier than I gave to fucking Raymond. The last 7, there's a couple rounds in there fucking that are anybody's rounds, couple swings, but I thought Andy won that fight, man. And I think it has a lot to do with fucking Robert Garcia versus Bozy Ennis and how the people judge that shit. Now everybody's on the fucking internet talking about Bozy is overrated. Did you hear Bozy's advice? Maybe it was the fucking language barrier between Andy Cruz, who doesn't speak a lick of English, and Bozy telling him, tell him, fucking it's time to go. And Andy kind of listened. And all the instructions he gave Andy tried to carry them shits out, pushing the pace and all that shit. But Bozy knew exactly where he was. He's like, this fucking, we're over here, bro. This is their hometown. I thought Bozy did a great job. Dana ain't told the truth yet. Salute, Jay. Salute. What's up with you, Rick Tim? Salute, bro. Andy does need more experience, but listen, that doesn't mean we can say he didn't win 8 rounds out of that fucking 12-round fight. Sure, he could have won them by more. Doesn't change the fucking general principle of the 4 criterias of boxing when you're scoring a boxing match. This shit, Sergio Mora needs to be removed from the telecast. He needs to be taking the fuck out of there. And Chris Mannix literally just all of a sudden what he likes in fights and how he scores fights changes for Andy Cruz and Raymond Murataya in Vegas. It's crazy, dude. So I don't want to hear shit about a blocked body shot next weekend in New York City. He gets no blocks for no body shots because all of Raymond Murataya's body work was getting blocked. But in one fight for one guy, you guys say nothing's landed. In this fight, everything's landing. It's like, what the fuck? No consistency to boxing. It's fucking ass cheeks. Real shit, man. Real shit. People are like, man, the boxing public is the most dishonest place you could ever be. Be more honest, guys. Be more honest about what you see. Don't fucking give block shots for one guy and like just call it straight down the fucking board. There's no reason to be fucking doing shit like that. It is what it is. 2 guys are going to fight. The fucking fight's going to go how it goes. Whether you like or dislike the guys in the fight doesn't mean you should be changing fucking rounds to go to different guys. Should be the same shit right down the middle, bro. And I need them to get live scoring. I gotta have live scoring. I seen Guerrilla Promotions. It's a UK joint, and they do live scoring. They announce it on the fucking in between the rounds. I'm not saying do it like they do it, where they're fucking trying to hype up the crowd and shit in between the rounds, and they're telling you this guy won the last round, this guy or that guy, and they tell you what the score of the fight is. I just don't know how a fucking sport can operate where the players in the game don't know the score of the fucking fight, don't know what's going on. You don't know if it's a close round. You don't know if you won or lost. I mean, sure, as a fighter, you can definitely probably feel that shit. But, bro, I just think it would be such a better game with live fucking scoring. Even if the judges don't, they just fucking tell you what they scored the round, whether you like it or not. Just fucking tell us the score. Let these guys fucking be able to dig deep and know to fucking pull some shit out because they're down by 2. Imagine Jordan not knowing that he needed to hit a fucking jump shot at the last second because his team, we don't know the fucking score. Could be 86 to fucking 70. Who knows? Come on, man. This shit don't make no sense. We need some changes to boxing, man. If you're going to compete with this fucking guy and what he's going to do, you guys better be ready to evolve. No, you guys don't want to hear this shit, but that's what it is. It's what it's going to be. This fucking guy is one thing this guy does, whether you like him, loathe him, fucking whatever you got for Dana White, one thing you cannot say is he's a slacker or he doesn't do his job. He overdoes it. Overly qualified for this shit.
Yeah. I mean, what we have in place already is crazy for our first ever
swoosh,
boxing match under Zuffa Boxing.
Yeah. 2 more quick ones from me. If you look at Golden Boy, sounds like
my dog Swoosh Life in the building. Salute to you, champ. He says, let's see how the judges score next week, because it seems they did not like the fighters who were boxing and moving last night. So let's see if it's the same with Kerr/Tio and Ortiz/Davis. And that was my points exactly, bro. I was just ranting and raving about that shit. If them body shots weren't blocked against Raymond and Andy, And these are 3 judges, dude. The 118 to 112 scorecard, that guy should have been beat the fuck up on site. He should have been beat the fuck up as soon as he handed in that scorecard. They should have let Bozy punch him square in the fucking face. 118, 112. What? Where? If it was 118, 112, it was for Andy, the guy boxing. That's what the sport's called, boxing. Fucking dude, the shit that they do is crazy work, bro. What Rick say? Rick said, what's up, D1 in chat? Don't let Al get sued for trying to do the same thing. But because Turkey is doing it, now it's good, bro. And these guys are the ones that cheered Turkey on. Everybody in boxing, go Turkey. Yay, Turkey. He paid 20 over here. He gave him 30. He gave him 50 million. Yeah, Turkey. Wait a minute. We can't get a fight now between Hitchens and fucking KEYSHAWN. We can't get Boots and Ortiz. And now you got Dana White out here giving out fucking brand new belts in a whole nother side of the street. And Turkey saying, yeah, we got to change for boxing. You guys helped this fucking retard bottom out the American boxing market. Now we got Zuffa and now everybody hates Zuffa. You can't make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up. Fucking crazy work, bro. It's like, bro, if you like up, the boxing public says it's down. If you like left, the boxing public says it's over there, rightly, over on this side. You fucking clowns, hardcore, fake hardcore boxing fans have been ruining this shit for decades. Tearing down the next up and coming fighter, fucking taking away wins, fucking just saying guys ain't shit. Oh, who the fuck did he fight? Oh yeah, but this guy lost because he was past his prime and he was fucking. Get your bitch ass inside of a boxing ring and go see how fucking hard this shit is. Fucking goofy clowns been ruining this shit forever, bro. And I'm done with it. I'm about to start being a fucking complete dickhead to all of this. Maybe that's the way I should have just kept being when I first started my shit. But I tried to fucking play cool with boxing fans and try to fucking play by the rules. YouTube ain't fucking with your boy. The boxing public is fucking straight retarded. So this is the kind of energy you get from here on out. You don't like it, fucking leave. Fuck up out of here.
Like their DAZN deal might be coming up. Top Rank is not on TV. PBC doesn't really have a deal. You have the Paramount deal. Do you feel like by default you're already the biggest American boxing promotion?
Kurt, what's up with you, bro?
Nick, I was going to see if Dave.
Salute to my dog, Kurt Hurd, a channel member and a fucking real one. I appreciate you, bro. I can't join the chat on the other live. Anyone else have that problem? Yeah, I'm about to do away with the dual streams. I know a lot of people like to just verticalize. It's an easier place to come comment. Nobody got to say what's up, and you know, I get it, but it's confusing and shit like this happens all the time. Salute, bro. Boxing Hacker, what's up with you, champ? I like Zuffa. I'm not gonna say I like the premise of it and what they're trying to do. The problem is, bro, we're gonna have a whole nother side of the street. And then we got these fucking other 4 retards that call themselves boxing promoters. They're not going to do business with this guy. So now it just creates another fucking barrier for us not to get fights. What we need to happen is all of the fighters to go to say fuck him or go to him. We got to have all of it aboard or none of it aboard. Because I don't need a fucking another avenue to block from fights, because that's what it's ultimately going to do. But I do think the fighters like structure. The fighters want a league. The fighters want to see who actually is the best without a promoter saying, I can't fight that southpaw over there. He's fucking tricky. I'm going to go over here where it's easy. What Zuffa is going to be is really the fucking best guys that he's got are going to rise to the top. That's what Dana has proven. We know the track record. We know what he does. You're going to have to be the very best fighter on the planet to exist in his league, or at least the best out of whoever he's got. So I would want all of boxing to go there, or else it's stupid, to be honest. It just creates more confusion. So I agree with like Deem, Cam, and these guys. I think that's the main reason they go against it, because it creates another avenue, bro. So I get it, but I like the premise of it. I like if I could take boxing and switch boxing to UFC, how UFC is ran today right now, and we could fucking fast forward 25 years, I'd take it in a heartbeat. And if anybody's got a problem with that, I'm sorry, bro. I actually want to see who's the best fighter in the world. I want to see who's actually the best at each weight class. I'm sorry, bro. I care about the sport of boxing. I care about the fucking sport of boxing thriving to be competing with the NFL and NBA, because that's where it should be. But we've been failed for so fucking long by these retarded, shaggy ass fucking fight promoters that we're getting passed by Michael Phelps in swimming. Fucking track and field, shot put, the guy fucking throwing a fucking 20-pound ball is more exciting to the American public than boxing. And it's not an opinion, it's a fucking fact. So I hear you, Hacker, but it brings a lot of controversy that we're going to have to argue over for the next coming years. And I don't think they're in it. I think they're in it for the long haul, bro. I think they don't get laws passed and invest initial investments if they didn't think they got something, if they didn't think they can help it. Donald Trump fucking stepped in and helped his bill get fucking fast forwarded through the process. Like, it's scary, bro. It's scary fucking times for me. Because, guys, I don't know if you listen when I talk or not, but boxing is all I do. I don't got TV shows I like. I'm not going to fucking see what's on and Survivor's on tonight. Whoa, I don't give a fuck. I watch boxing. If there ain't no boxing that I want to watch right now, I watch old fights and educate myself on the history of this great fucking sport. If you're a hardcore boxing fan, that's exactly what the fuck you should be doing too. Watch more boxing. Bruce Gas, salutations, quadruple OG. Appreciate you stopping through, man. The fighters also want to get paid. I know that, bro, but listen, $750,000. 99.9% of boxers cannot sell tickets. Getting $750,000 for a title fight is good ass money when you can't sell tickets. And you can get 4 of those title fights a fucking year, maybe even 5. The numbers start adding up, bro. And there ain't no more pay-per-view in the UFC. Paramount, they don't do that. They just stream. The guy gave out a couple $100,000 in bonus last night to the UFC guys and in the Zuffa card. The problem we're having nowadays, bro, is guys are getting paid too much money, just to be honest. And I hate to even say that, because a fucking fighter's job is the hardest job on the fucking planet. The single most hardest job you can get is being a fucking fighter. It's very fucking detrimental to your health, fucking your well-being. But guys are overpaid, bro. You're giving them $2.5-3 million for a fucking basic title defense, and they can't draw in fucking $2 million if they had a fucking birthday extravaganza. They just don't create enough hype around their name to sell tickets. They don't fight exciting. I don't know what the fuck it is. People don't like them, but they're overpaid, bro, right now. So we got to fucking find a happy medium to where these guys will actually need and have to get out here and fight a couple times a year. We have to find a middle ground. Like, that's why the sport is crippled right now. But, fucking do what you got to do, say what you got to say, fucking argue how you got to argue, bro. That's the facts of the matter. These guys aren't fighting enough. It is what it is, bro. I want fighters to, and that's the one thing I can't stand about Zuffa. If a guy sells tickets, and this is range true in the UFC, Conor McGregor doesn't get $750 per fucking fight like the rest of UFC because he garners more fucking money. He garners more people's attention. So he has leverage. You guys act like it's just this fucking trance. You sign up like a mummy to go away to Zuffa or UFC for 6 years, and that's another myth. It's up to 6 years. It's not you sign here and you're locked in for 6 whole years. It don't go like that, guys. You garner attention. You're a fucking big deal. You're going to get more money than the fucking whatever their pay scale is. If you got a manager that's worth the fuck, you got room to negotiate. People got so many myths in their head about this shit that it's fucked. People don't bother to go do their own research. They just take what other people say as law. And it's fucking factually incorrect. I get it, man. There's no more fucking $50 million paydays to Canelo. So the hardcore boxing fan is pissed off about it. I am too. But just know if a guy like Canelo fought for a guy like Dana, he'd get way more than that 750. Please do some research. Please. That's all I'm asking, bro. Please. Daddy's home. It's good money before taxes and team. Yeah, but bro, here's the thing that the team, the trainer aspect is the only guy you're going to ever have to pay again. There ain't no fucking, you got the UFC there with supplements, meal preps, fucking everything you could possibly need. They give it to you. They take care of that for you. Big time cost cut right there. Gym, fucking facilities, everything taken care of. They got it. It's on the company. You guys are filled with myths and shit in your head that it's crazy. Just go try to educate yourselves, guys, on what actually is given to the fucking fighters from this guy. He's literally just if you knock somebody out, you get $50K, no matter what. Fight of the night, $100K. He's got like 5 different bonuses, different bonus options. And yeah, he's just giving them back their money. I get the fucking other sides of the arguments. But fighters want to fight, and fucking you're throwing hundreds of thousands of dollars in bonuses, bro. That gives them incentives. That gives them reason to fucking give the fans a better fucking fight. Not going to get robbed by the judges. You're going to fucking get an honest, clean, fair fucking fight. How much is that worth? You know. And bro, I'm not saying everybody needs to fucking stop what they're doing and praise Zuffa. I'm not even praising them myself. I'm not trying to paint I'm just saying, bro, for the sake of fucking the sport of boxing, I wish the rest of boxing would start fucking operating like that. Maybe take some fucking plays out of the UFC book and fucking start implementing it into your contracts. They're doing something right. They got $18 or $11 million gate last night. What? Like, come on, bro. You guys can't be this fucking standoffish to everything. The American fight promoters and Eddie Hearn are going to have to fucking tweak their shit a little bit. That's just my opinion, man. I don't like everything this guy does, like number one, capping the fighters' pay and making them form to a pay scale. I think every fighter should be treated to how much they draw. I'm a traditionalist in that sense of boxing. You got to get people fucking amped up about your fight. You need to go out there and fight valiantly enough to where somebody wants to fucking come off a 40-hour paycheck and buy a ticket to your fight. Where the game is fucked up right now as far as these guys going out there and putting up stinkers and shit, asking for too much money, way more than they're worth. I just wish they would take a couple plays out of this man's playbook, and then I'd say fuck Zuffa, get it the fuck up out of here. But the game is so corrupt and so torn, man. I'm just welcoming what this guy's got going on. I'm going to pay attention. I'm not saying the rest of boxing is going to fold and Dana going to do it. I'm just going to see how it goes. I'm going to hope to God that the guys that I've been brought up on promoting fights They get to work. They get to fucking work. That's what I pray. Bro, you guys think I'm bullshit. When I say I pray to the boxing gods, I pray to the boxing gods right the same time I pray to the real God. Y'all ain't got it like me, bro. Y'all don't do this shit like I do, bro. You don't love this shit like I do. I'm certain of it.
Shaw was in here, but how many territories were we on TV tonight? 13 territories outside the U.S. we have TV deals in that we aired on tonight, not just Paramount.
So would you say you're already the biggest boxing promotion in America?
Listen, what I keep saying is I'm not coming out and saying, oh, we're the savior, we're going to do this and that. Judge us at the end of 26 by the work that we do this year.
Okay.
All right. Dana, I'm going to judge you harshly at the end of 26. If that's what you're telling me, give me to the end of 26 and see what my shows and everything does. And if I'm not the biggest, I'm going to judge you heavily on that now. I mean, but technically speaking, if you guys want to be fucking technical about it, pay-per-view buys and numbers and who's really succeed. You guys want to be real technical about it? Did you hear what the man said? We were in 11 different territories tonight. There hasn't been fucking that many territories fucking in boxing in a long time. He's going to get his product out to the casuals, guys. You should be worried.
And one UFC question, you've been asked about it a few times this week, but the bonuses, right? It's the first event under the Paramount deal. Have you guys come to a decision on what the bonuses for the UFC look like?
Yes. I promised them to somebody else, and I think he's here tonight, and you know who you are, and we'll talk after the press conference.
Oh, wait, that wasn't the question. I don't think he even heard that question right.
Matt for Boxing Social. Dana, I just wanted to ask, you obviously got a global brand, and the UFC's, all everywhere. It's everywhere. Do you look at a guy like Callum Walsh, who has a lot of fans in Ireland, and go, you'd like to maybe do a show overseas and showcase him in the main event over there, and give something back to his fans as well, because he's a talent, and he
never thought Too Rich would say that.
Like I just said a minute ago, we're in like 13 different territories around the world tonight, and we will add a lot more over the.
I know that breaks a lot of y'all's heart to hear me up here talking the way I talk because of my passion for the sport. Y'all thought I was just a Tank fan. Right? Be honest. Y'all thought this was a Tank channel. You were wrong, just like you were wrong in 90% of every fucking thing you guys argue about. This shit is I'm here for the sport of boxing. I care more about it than 99% of the fucking people on this great planet. I will always argue for the sake of boxing. I don't give a fuck listen, man, I say this shit all the time. I don't care what two guys' names are in a fight. I'm going to watch the fight regardless. All I care about is if it's a fucking competitive fight. Whether the guys are D, E's, P's, fucking A's and Q's, fucking whatever letter they are on the alphabet. As long as they're matched with another guy at the same level of that fucking alphabet, and it's a competitive fight, and it's two style clashes that I like to see. That's it. I don't care about their names. Yeah, their names make it much, much better. I'm not saying that it doesn't. I care about almost every single week, every single fight card the same. I'm stopping what I'm doing to watch boxing every Saturday. Me and William Old School get in front of this fucking TV that Jay Hardcore sold me a raffle ticket to, and we watch every single fucking fight. No matter what their names are, no matter what. So I care about boxing, guys, a lot. Probably too much at times.
Over the next couple of months. And
let me get my dog Des a wrench. What up,
we're going to travel everywhere.
I definitely thought
like
this was a Tank channel. I was wrong.
Callum was here, he was speaking about the treatment from Zuffa boxing and how it's basically like the best in class. There's no favorites, whereas maybe suggesting in other promotional companies, other outlets, there's a favorite fighter. Is that what's going to separate Zuffa boxing with the likes of the other promotions? The fact that we're not on one side or the other. This is about the best fighter.
I think a lot of things are going to separate us from other promoters.
Okay, thank you.
So the answer is yes.
No, the link's in the chat too, man. If
what
anybody
role
want to
does
come up here,
TKO have in the Zuffa boxing?
They're the parent company.
Okay.
What do you mean? What role?
I mean, like as far as in the production and all that. What?
Nothing.
Nothing.
When we want money, we call them.
Okay.
Danny right here. Andreas Hill, ESPN. I'm curious. Jael Pataya was here. He said he's going to be fighting here on March 8th. Can you confirm that?
What's? Oh yeah.
already on March 8th?
Possibly.
Okay.
Yes. Thanks. Is that it?
Nope. Got another one for you. You mentioned that there's other things that are in the works. I know that you had talked previously about the weight classes and things like that. Are you waiting for the Ali Amendment Act Revival Act to be passed before you do all those things?
Before I do what?
Like announce like the different weight classes?
No. That has nothing to do with that. Okay. Has nothing to do with that. I just want to get all of our shit together, I guess I would call it, and then I mean, as we start rolling out, I mean, just the deals that we have already that the world doesn't know about. I think that at the end of 26, people are going to look at it and go, "Holy shit! Look what these guys did in 1 year."
Last question: everybody that fought tonight, they all signed to the Zuffa banner?
Yes.
Okay, so everybody that fights for Zuffa boxing is exclusively with Zuffa moving forward.
Well, I mean, this is basically the UFC model. And if you've heard me talk about boxing that's been around forever and created all this revenue, and at the end of the day, there's nothing there, we're going to do the exact opposite.
Right in the middle, Dana, this way. Hi there. So you talk about timing being important quite a bit. Now that this night has wrapped, how likely is Zuffa boxing to happen if Apex doesn't open and have such a big part after the pandemic?
It's a great question, actually. And yes, you are right. I've been talking about timing for the last 3 days. Like everything else in my life, the way that this whole thing has played out, from Shake Turkey asking to have a meeting to, Nick leaving CAA and going to the WWE. TKO acquires the W. I mean, just everything as you lay it out and start to look at it. It's just timing is everything.
Just one more for me. So we have Natalia Silva and Thug Rose tomorrow on the main card. How many women are you looking at adding to the Zuffa boxing roster, given the success that you have of women in the UFC?
Yeah, I am. You know how I feel about the whole women's fighting thing now. So as of right now, I mean, Tom Loeffler was talking to me about a couple of female fighters that he really likes, but we haven't really talked about that yet. Ish Harrison, Tom, and his team. We.
I know he's saying, I think Turkey's got something against you ladies, bro, to be honest. Like, I think that Turkey gives a lot of money to these guys to do this boxing, and in his country, women can't fight. They barely have rights. You guys thought we were capping to you about their rights and fucking they can have like 4 or 5 wives or some shit like that. They just got the freedom to drive a car over there. Females are treated like possessions and not humans. I think that's why they ain't got no ladies yet. And that's fucked up. I think somebody like Zuffa and Dana White, they have to have ladies. And he says they'll be able to fight 3-minute rounds. He said, why would he change the time for ladies? He said, ladies can fight just as good as guys. They shouldn't have their time shaved. So I don't know if they're going to have butt heads over that or what, but we'll see. We'll see. You guys seen Turkey shaved his beard too? That shit was weird. I thought Muslims had to keep your beard if you're like fucking, that's like your thing to God or something. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I know I seen his ass shaved. It was funny as shit. Going on a business meeting with 2 fucking white dudes shaved like a mother. It's like, what the fuck? What happened to Buddy's beard?
We haven't really got into that yet, but the answer is yes. We are interested in
that's
that.
a fact.
Just to follow up on women's boxing,
bro.
obviously the reason women in MMA have done so well is they're exactly the same as the men, but in women's boxing it's like shorter rounds. Would you try and match the women and men's boxing, or would you be happy with it being different?
What'd you say?
In women's boxing, the rounds are shorter, right?
Okay, yeah.
In MMA, they're exactly the same. What's your philosophy on that if you brought them in?
I agree with you. Yeah, I mean, in the UFC, women fight 5-round fights. Yeah, I agree.
So you would have women come in and box the exact same as men?
I've never thought about it till you just said it, but I wouldn't be opposed to it.
Dana, right over here in the center. Just a Opetaia question. When he does go ahead and fight here, will it be at cruiserweight or will it be at a different weight?
We haven't talked about that yet. I mean, we just signed him, flew out to Vegas. He and I met when he got in town, and he's going to be here for a while. So there's a lot of things we got to talk to him about and what he's interested in doing. And but I don't know.
I heard fucking on an MMA podcast the other day that Opetaia, they're going to try to get his ass to fight MMA because he can't get no fights, bro. No bitch-ass fighters, no bitch-ass boxers want to fight the man. Eddie Hearn fucking said we couldn't offer Jao nothing because we ain't got nobody for him to fight. Only possibility that he's got is fucking David Benavidez. David Benavidez wants to fight Zurdo and then go back down and fight Bivol, which I'm 100% against that. Like, I would way rather him fight Opetaia because that's a dream fight. Like, just the style matchup, that both the guys' mentalities, him, better Beav and David. Like, David got 2 fucking fights that would probably change him forever, bro. You don't go into those type of fights and leave the same exact way. I don't care if you win or lose. Even more so if you lose. You're gonna leave some shit in that ring that you can never get back. And I think a lot of that has to do with, like, when you feel defeated and you lost your O, like the fighter losing his O fucks with your mind. Especially in boxing, because it's a damn near death sentence. In American boxing, people don't give a fuck about you when you lose. It's stupid as shit. In the UFC, you can lose fucking 3, 4, 5 times. Climb on back up to the mountaintop. Doesn't fuck with you as much. And I've seen guys in all-out wars like Justin Gaethje just beat the next up-and-coming guy. I've seen that dude leave pounds and pounds and pounds of flesh in the fucking ring. Still climb back to the mountain and beat their fucking top guy. That's how this guy operates, bro. People are I don't know if they're afraid of it or what, man. But to me, I wish boxing was like that. That's one of the fucking things from the UFC. I want the American boxing to adopt. Like, grab that shit. A loss doesn't mean shit. Styles make fights in boxing. They always have, and they always will. And the guy implementing that style fucking makes it what it really is. The man that's operating the style and his ability to fucking adapt and change and fucking fight in other styles is what makes the styles make the fucking fights. So you're not going to be able to beat every style. It just, that's the nature of fighting. This shit's been going on for eons, and that's been true since the first fight and the last fight. And every fight in fucking between. So I hate that American fighters can't take a loss. It's the wackest shit ever. And I don't think you need to retire if you retire with an undefeated record, I'll show you a couple guys you avoided. Sorry. It is what it is.
Oh yeah.
In terms of the philosophy behind the weight classes that you guys are having, can you?
Round 1, what's up with you, bro?
Yeah, I think that first of all,
Jao going to fight on Zuffa once or twice, and then he'll be sent off to Riyadh.
Yeah, and what we're going to do this year. This is all a work in progress. We haven't. It's like when we signed him, people were like, I thought you were only. Listen, this thing's moving faster than I even anticipated, and everything's on the table. So
It's confusing.
We don't know. We'll sit down with him and figure it out. Literally, not just the Zuffa boxing team, but the UFC too. All we have been focused on is this launch.
10
all
times
we've been
more
working
entertaining than anything we had last night. That's
we'll start working on other things next week, but really all we were focused on was this launch.
In the teaser trailer, we saw you.
See, I don't like that though. Like, so you're flying by the seat of your fucking pants is what you're telling us. You're fucking freestyling. You're busting a 16 when it comes to fucking Joe Pataya and who other big names you sign. See, I think they gotta fucking try to phase out the big stars of boxing. Like, how many years left does the biggest star of boxing have? They're gonna build more, of course. I'm just saying right now, if he can build fighters from his rankings and fighting through the ranks and give exciting fights, he'll be building the next superstars as boxing does. All you got to do is try to get a couple of these guys to fight on your banner for 1 or 2 or 3 shows, and then he's cooking, bro. Then he's really cooking. What Dana White and Zuffa is a snowball, and they just chucked it down the mountain. It's only rolled a little bit. Boxing needs to counter that shit right now. Like, they need to be having something in the works. Al and Bob and Oscar and these guys better be fucking planning to go head to head with this guy. I know everybody's Zuffa got trash ass fighters for now. They're going to start, once the fighters start talking amongst each other and they see the fucking shit that these fighters have access to, which, let me remind you, a regular boxer, fucking Top Rank's got a gym you can go to, and that's it. There's no coaching, scientists, fucking computers, and everything a fighter could possibly want in that gym. It's just a boxing ring and a fucking gym, a pull-up bar in the back, and a fucking sit-up mat. You think that compares to fucking Dana White's UFC Apex? Y'all keep thinking. Think whatever you guys want. Oh.
Walking out with the belt. I'm not sure if you've been asked this about this already, but when do you anticipate debuting the Zuffa belt?
Something we got to figure out too. These are all things that are in the works. But when you got some real guys that
in every point of whatever arguments I'm making for this guy or against this guy, just know, you turkey nut suckers, y'all are the reason this man is here now. You guys fucking cheering Turkey on. Yay! Reap what you sow. You made your fucking bed, now lie in it. Fucking clowns. Y'all did this.
Makes sense, and you get some real opponents. You put the right fights on, you start handing out belts.
In terms of the roster, is there like a sweet spot you guys are aiming for?
What's the question?
In terms of the roster overall for the boxing side, is there like a sweet spot you guys are aiming for?
As far as number of guys under contract?
Yeah.
Listen, I wouldn't be opposed to, I mean, if we get enough of the right guys, we might even add more fights to the year.
Who's mad at that? All right. To me, what he just said is music to my hardcore boxing junkie ass ears. He said, shit, we might even sign so many fucking guys that we're going to add more fucking dates to the roster. And just so you guys know, the way the UFC operates, just because you see the numbers 324, 323, there's fucking card after card after card all during the fucking month. They don't stop putting on other cards because they're promoting 324. This guy is fucking a problem. He's going to get to work. You guys got faith in your promoters? I don't.
Anything is possible. We'll see how this all plays out over the year.
With that, anything is possible. Is it possible at all that you guys do work with the sanctioning bodies, or is that completely out of the question?
Lee Jackson, salute, Brody. Fucking secret dance move. What up with you, man? He says Zuffa going back on everything they said they were against. I don't know where you said that at, how you came to that conclusion. Explain. Secret dance move? Explain.
When you say work with them, as far as
in
what?
terms of making unification,
Them coming in and doing belts now. I'm not interested in that at all.
So going off of that, Dan, over the front here, there's no.
He's not interested in working with the sanctioning bodies at all. And this is where it's confusing to me. But you got Jao Pataya, whose only goal is be undisputed at cruiserweight and become the best cruiserweight in the world. That's I've heard that come out of Jao Pataya's mouth numerous times. But now your fucking dumbass is up here talking about you're not going to work with the sanctioning bodies and not allow a guy you just signed to fucking chase his dreams. My question is then, why the fuck did Jao Pataya sign with this guy? What was in it? You had to have known that this is what this guy's about. And let me just make this clear. If we could do something to eliminate all of these fucking belts and their greedy fucking mandate and bullshit, I would gladly take that. Gladly. Please give me that. But then again, I also like that there's 4 champions in boxing, and the object of boxing is to become a champion of one of those 4 sanctioning bodies and then go get the rest of the belts. That's a boxer's objective. That's when you start throwing professional punches, your number 1 objective is to become champion. Then after that, unify. Get all the belts. You're the real fucking champ now. That's what boxing is premised around. That's how this shit goes. So I don't know if I would want 1 belt or 4 belts. I mean, I think 4 is a bit much. Like 2 would be perfect. 2 in the ring. That would be sweet. Like, what if all of boxing fucking just unified it and made their champion versus Zuffa? Let's get 2 leagues going. I don't see how that could be a bad thing if this guy was fucking willing to do business with boxing's champion. Like, that would be sweet to me. It'd be like the league, 2 fucking different organizations, be like the NFC versus the AFC. Why not? Sounds fucking great to me. But what was music to my ears is this guy saying that there's no cap to the amount of fighters I'll sign. I'll add more dates to the roster. Like, that shit to me is what I just want more boxing. That's it. I like fights every single weekend. We do get for the most part, but I'd like it to be more Americanized. I'd like to see boxing in America be the fucking, like I said earlier, going head to head with these top other sports, because that's what it should be. Everybody loves boxing, that loves a guy that can box. They love the person. Like, when we haven't been getting our persons out to the public, our fighters fucking rot away in the gym. There's nobody to fucking help them or tell them what to do to get the public's attention. Like, it's fucked up. There's like a break in the command chain, like the way it goes. Like, you do this, and then somebody fucking stops telling you, and everybody in boxing's out for themselves. There's no fucking league aspect of it whatsoever. And that's the one thing that I would change about boxing. I would make it like how Dana has his guys fighting the top, like everybody fights fucking bracket style, just about every weight class. We're going to really find out who belongs with that fucking strap on their waist and who doesn't. It's not going to be a strategic chessboard game no more. And that's all I've ever wanted, bro. And the reason we can't do that is because of the O. The fucking undefeated record is the reason why they don't and can't do that. Because they've built it up and promoted to a way that you can't take a fucking loss. And that's the promotion's fault. That's fucking the guys who promoted Floyd and fucking the undefeated record, that's their fault. That's because Showtime got that out to all the fucking casuals and everybody everywhere. Now it's fucking a law in boxing. You can't lose or it's a death sentence. That shit's corny to me. I'd love to see these guys fucking thug it out and be able to get back to the top. That's the one thing I hate about boxing. We never truly know who's the best. We think we know. Eye test tells us. But we never truly know who the best is, guys.
world where you could see a Zuffa belt on stage and, like, say,
But
next to
that's
the
all the
WBC
boxing
belt,
fans want.
like, to have their titles fight, like, if you're the champions fight each other.
Hold on.
There's
Hold
no.
on. Let me
Is
see
there?
what, let me
Is
see what
so
Secret Dance Move says. Me and Secret Dance Move don't agree on shit in life ever. Anytime I've ever seen him in a chat, me and him don't agree. But that's cool. I like people that don't agree with me. I'd rather fucking, it's the other side of the argument. We ain't gonna get nowhere if everybody's just saying, yeah, agree. So if you, I'm a bit standoffish, but you come in here, I want you to type your shit, bro. I want you to push back. I would have actually been fine if Zuffa just focused on grassroots boxers for their first year. Me too. They totally gone against what, okay, that's what you were saying. And I, like, for me, build them. Let me see, dude. Go over here, quietly go to work over here, because it seems like he doesn't want to play nice with the rest of boxing. So if that's the case and you don't give a fuck what's going on over here, just take the guys you can build and you can make and go over here and quietly put on your products and do your thing, bro. You don't need these big name fighters. Show me. Alan Sostain, salute, bro. What's up with you, homie? He said Zuffa only works if everyone's exactly. That's what I said earlier too. You'll never know the best. Is the best going to be considered the Zuffa best? Then that's what we'll label it. That's what I'm saying. It would be the Zuffa best. But this guy's gonna he's gonna go to work. Hey, you know that. I know you know that. Because all the elite fighters aren't with Zuffa, and that's a fact for now. For now, guys. That's all I'm saying. For now. That's facts. That's 100% factual. What Alan just said it's facts. We'll never fucking truly know. But do we ever truly know who the best is? We don't, because these guys don't fight, bro. No, you can't fight that southpaw. Can't fucking go against this guy with crack. Can't fuck with him because he pressures too much. You know the drill, bro. So do we ever truly know? At least we know what Dana's going to do. He's going to put his very two best guys. He's going to make them fight their way to the top. And when they get there, there ain't no bullshit. And we don't got to worry about contract disputes and fucking monies and this and that. He's going to make them guys fight. So, and like I said, bro, I just want to see competitive fights. And I'm not all for Zuffa, man. I got to keep saying that because I'm not. I like the shit that he implements into his fighting leagues. That's what I'm for. I'm for what he implements for his fighters and the way he makes them fight. I'm against how much he pays them. I'm against a whole bunch of shit, bro. What's up with you, King B? Salute, Brody. Salute, man. Cross-promotional fights would be fire, though. But here's the thing, Dana White, and this is what William Oldschool says about this. He says, when these Zuffa champs do get the opportunity to fight the regular champs, you know who's going to win those fights? Zuffa, because their guys are fucking active as it gets, sharp as a fucking tack from being in the ring 4 times this past calendar year. So that's what, yeah, I mean, and that activity matters, guys. You fucking Zuffa merchants. Hey, you ain't even got to worry about fucking clothes cost anymore because you're going to put your bitch ass uniform. That shit's corny. That's one thing that I can't stand about this guy. He makes you fucking feel like you're literally on the plantation, for lack of better words. Sorry, he's an asshole in that aspect. These guys should all be after and be able to get their own brand deals, endorsement deals, and all that shit. But the company gets it. And that's the shit you guys got to think, fighters. I'm not saying go running over sign to this guy, but he does give you a lot, bro. There's a lot there for the actual fucking fighters, for the guys throwing the punches and shit. Scientists, fucking everything you can think of, nutrition, everything, a place to train, fucking guys to help you train, like sparring partners, everything. Company got it. But he put you in a bitch ass fucking gray sweatsuit like you're about to go dig ditches and shit for a little bit of fucking commissary time. So I get it, bro. I get it. And listen, man, I want the sport to win. If we got to win with Dana, win with Eddie, win with fucking Oscar, win with Al, that's where I want the sport to go. I don't give a fuck who's in charge. Just as long as there's fucking some fucking substance to this shit. There isn't really no fucking, it's always a going out of business sale. It's lame, bro. There's no structure to the sport of boxing at fucking all. And like, that's where like the sanctioning bodies don't really pull their weight. Can the WBC tell every one of his fighters, just come to our joint. We'll have the tickets sold. You ain't got to worry about shit but fucking fighting. The WBC doesn't do that. The IBF doesn't do that. The WBO definitely doesn't do that. This guy's shit. This guy's sanctioned because he's a sanctioning body. He's the belt. He's the UFC. He's the belt. He promises you a sold out crowd, fucking tons of fucking amenities, all the fucking things a fighter could need. Like, it's a lot, bro, that the sanctioning body's got to step up. They got to do a better job. If you want fighters to fight for your fucking belt, that's the kind of things these guys need. And shame on the sanctioning bodies for not fucking supplying it. We yell at the sanctioning bodies for taking in 3%. Where the fuck does that money go? It don't go to no fucking facilities like Dana White got. And I'm just pointing the shit out, guys. Be mad at me all you want. Be fucking mad at my opinion all you want. But I'm just saying, man. That's all.
There's no world where, like, to have a Zuffa belt up on stage next to the WBC belt at like a press conference, like if the WBC champion wanted to fight the Zuffa champion.
Listen, I'm not going to say no, that we would never do something like that. Anything is possible. Yeah.
Dana, you already have Zuffa Boxing 2 announced for February 1st. That's a Sunday. Why, I guess, doing it a Sunday opposed to Friday? Is this all part of like the test?
I actually like Sundays better than Fridays. So, yeah.
Nah, that's whack.
We're again.
But did you guys hear? He said nothing's out of the question, and that's we don't gotta even. I'll let it go to the end because he says something important at the end. But he said nothing. It's not out of the question. The guy said, will the WBC be able to put their belt next to your belt later on down the line after you build champions? He said, listen, it's not out of the question. Nothing's out of the question. He's basically flying by the seat of his pants. That's what he told us in the beginning of this shit. So, man, I'm just eager for boxing to win. And people that saying boxing is dead right now, it has dull points for sure. But it's not dead. There's so much boxing going on. If you actually care about boxing and don't care who knows about the card, as long as you know, there's tons of fucking fighting going on. Tons of it. Shame on you for fucking thinking that boxing is dead. And that fucking dude. Did you guys see the new Tank rumor? He's hiding in Cuba. Oh, just fled to fucking Cuba. Like what? You guys are fucking shot out. You need to get that hatred out your fucking heart. And you know why I haven't really commented on? Because I don't give a fuck what goes on personally with Tank Davis. He's got some mommy issues he's got to figure out. That's what I can say about that. A kid's scared to get counseling. Go get yourself some help, young man. It's not going to fuck with your fighting skills. And if anything, it'll make you a stronger, more mentally prepared fighter. A better fucking form of yourself. Have a little bit of understanding. Like, I don't understand the kid's worried about going to get counseling because it'll take his fight away. They don't do that. I've been seeing fucking shrinks for 20 years, bro. They don't do that.
And all the work in progress.
Go get some help.
And just a UFC related one from the weigh-ins this morning, a pretty scary scene with Cameron Smotherman.
Yeah.
Oh, listen to what he says about cutting weight too.
He's okay.
Yeah, he's posted a statement, but he said he doesn't know what happened. He didn't cut that much weight. Like, it's pretty unusual to him. I know we're not doctors here, but like talking to any people, do you have any idea how that happens?
No. I mean, if doctors don't know how it happened, how the fuck do I know how it happened? You know what I mean? But could be nerves, could be, I mean, it could be a million things. I mean, people faint at weddings, you know? I don't know how. Listen, I'm glad all he got was some stitches on his chin. I mean, he fell face first, no hands. First thing I asked Lene is, does he have his teeth? So for a really scary, horrible situation, it turned out about as good as it could.
We had a couple other guys who did miss weight, though, David Figueiredo being one. Do you feel like weight cutting and everything you guys have done through the PI and the help you give these athletes now, like, is there still improvements that can be made on this situation with extreme weight cutting with these fighters?
I think you can always make improvements.
Secret dance move. They said tanks in Cuba. D1, let me find out. Dana is your long lost cousin. He's an asshole like me too. Nah, I don't. I dislike Dana, man. Like as a person, bro. I just couldn't do what he does. I couldn't profit that much off of fighters the way they do. I understand having to profit for the betterment of the entirety of the sport. So I understand having to take some of the fighters' money and invest it back into the sport. The problem is the promoters we got, they take it and they invest it right back into their fucking pockets. This guy actually cares about his fucking sport and the baby he built, whether it's his care for the fighters or not. That's the one thing I like about him. But you got to stop taking so much from these fighters, bro. Or give out bigger bonuses, man. Make them have more incentive to fucking make the TV numbers go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that part about him. I'm skeptical of him at all times, bro. Because guys really put in pain for this shit. And I know why the people I love in boxing are going against. I understand it, guys. 100%. And I don't want this to fucking be like I'm taking up for the guy. I'm not. I'm taking up for the sport of boxing. Whether you guys look at him as somebody that's going against or with the grain, I don't know, man. I'm just saying I need to see some changes in boxing. Hopefully, and this is what I've been saying from the rip about Dana, hopefully he makes these guys do their job. That's why I welcome it. And plus, I'm not going to fucking bitch about more fight dates. That's exactly what we need. So, I understand why my people are fucking going against this 1,000,000%. I'm almost there with them, but then again, I just want the sport to win, dude. I just want the sport to win. And I get the I told you motherfuckers so about Turkey and everything. Like you did. We told you guys as long as Turkey's been here, this fucking guy. I just hope that they don't get a grasp of the sport and then take this fucking Zuffa shit over to Saudi. And I don't think that that's the case, though. I think that it's about about the sport. And that's the detail that everybody's missing about this shit. We're just arguing about the roadblocks and the fifth side of the street and the dumb shit about it. But what the objective is to take the business out of boxing and make boxing a sport again. So I don't know, you know what I mean? We're very early in this. We got to see how this shit goes. I want boxing to take some of Dana's strategies, I would say. I want boxing to fucking learn from this guy and get to work. Because like I've been saying, he's already there. He hasn't clocked out since the fucking first punch thrown. And who knows where Oscar De La Hoya is? He's probably in a fucking coke house getting a spatula shoved up his ass. So, I mean, if that's who you guys think is going to fucking save boxing because this guy's here, you're sadly mistaken. And Eddie Hearn, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I have zero fucking faith in the PBC lately. And if you guys have faith in the PBC, I don't know, man. It doesn't look good. It looks like they're going out of business, guys. That's what it looks like to me. I love PBC. I love Al Heyman. I love everything he's done for the fighters and the sport. Like, Al Heyman is a fucking genius, if you ask me. But guys, you can't tell me that they're operating like a fucking normal fight promotion. You can't tell me that. They don't tell us a motherfucking thing. They barely got fucking fight dates. When's their next one? Thurman and Thurman and Fundora? I don't even know when their next fight date is. Chat, help me out. I don't know. Do you guys know? I don't know. You got to unlock the motherfucking super chat, Hack. You didn't see me create the goal. You got to unlock that motherfucking super chat, and then you can come up here and talk whatever you want. He said, yeah, American boxing needs to be fixed. And that's all I'm really arguing for, Secret Dance Move. I want the fucking sport to succeed. However they have to do that, whoever's in charge, that's all I want, bro. That's all I've ever wanted. Rocco McBride, what's up with you, bro? Salute. The Zuffa commentator are boring. I know they should fucking come give me a job, ain't it? I would spice that bitch up like a motherfucker. Let me get on. I just swear too much. That's all. So it'd have to be some Paramount rated R joint. Let me get my dog Rocco McBride a wrench. This is my guy. Salute to you, Rock. Ain't seen you in a minute. Salute, bro. The Zuffa commentator are boring. Hack, bro. It's literally one super chat. You can get up here. And I did say you come up here beforehand, but got to unlock it. Got to unlock the magic. I'm about to get off of this topic right now and go to this KEYSHAWN Davis shit. Yo, I'm in your other chat. Wild Bill, what's up with you, OG? Are you at work, bro? I put the link in there. I can't even see the other chat. I'm in the wrong fucking thing. Can't even get to the other chat. Yeah. So chat, man, I'm not for Dana. I'm not against Dana. I'm not, I'm just seeing how it plays out. I'm going to watch. I'm not going to protest against it. I'm not going to do none of that. I'm going to fucking watch like a fight fan and come back and tell you guys what happened in those fights. Like me and William Old School been doing since we started this motherfucking channel. And shit, I never even thought it would go as long as it did, but now I'm here and see, look at Hack's the man. Salute to fucking Boxing Hacker. He says, Super Chat has been unlocked, and you got it, champ. Let's hear it. Yeah, we're going to be agreeing, and that's fucking whack. Well, we're not going to agree the whole time.
The whole time. What's up, D1? What's up, brother?
What's up with you?
Man,
Shit.
nothing. Yeah, I do agree with what you're saying, though. A lot of it, at least. At the end I think at the end of the day, I think people are, I don't know. They hate Dana. Hate for some reason.
I don't know what it is.
I don't
But
really
and what they are is worried for the fighters. Like, I know why 2 Cents is worried. I know why she's fighting against this. She's fucking skeptical of everything Dana White says and does. And that's perfectly fine. That's a mother. She's got a kid coming up through boxing right now. So I 100% understand that. But I just want the sport to win, man. That's it. However we got to do that, whoever's got to do that for us, that's what I'm for.
Like, it's okay to be skeptical, but I mean, at the end of the day, you look at, they'll say, "Oh, but Dana's corrupt." The sanction bodies are super corrupt. Like, we compare, if we look at the whole landscape of things, right? There's so many issues. Oh, that's key, man. But there's so many issues with the sanction bodies, with the way boxing is today. That I don't understand why people will have a problem with that.
Salute
like,
William Old School. The link's in the chat if you're fucking at work. You might be at work today. We got that crazy storm, the nor'eastern. Like, it's like snowing weird as shit here. It's fucking like you can tell it's like frozen rain. It's like the weird snow, man.
Yeah.
Not this kind of snow we get. Them shits are little snowballs falling out the sky. Buffalo.
Little ice cubes hitting you in your face,
Yeah.
But yeah, like, I just think, like, when you look at it, people have this.
I know his real name, Alan. Salute to my dog, Alan, bro. He said, "Hacker, don't send no cash apps because then you will know his real name." I got that. Salute, though.
So, like, it's funny because when people will say, "Oh, they're only gonna give you a $200 minimum," I'm like, no, they're giving you a $200 minimum when you're not fighting.
I hear that, and I understand why they're like, "Fuck out of here." I understand my dogs and
why? Why do you think that?
But no, I hear what you're saying. It's a minimum, and what that minimum is when guys are giving Dana White shit because they're afraid of their opponent or they don't like something, he fucking puts you on the shelf. And to me, that's what you should do. If you don't want to fight and earn your fucking keep, what do you want me to do? You want me to just give you the benefit of the doubt and fucking what, bro? You don't want to fight? You're gonna go on the shelf, and at least we give you $200 fucking dollars. Boxing don't give you shit.
Yeah, they don't give you shit currently.
I understand it, but $200 is a joke, though. It should be more than 200, and I think
it's
that's
the minimum, though.
Like,
it's the minimum.
It should be, though. If you're gonna give a minimum, at least make it to where a guy can fucking at least get by. $200, bro. I spent $200 yesterday. I went to the fucking food court. I spent $60 on food, bought a fucking pair of jeans, a little bit else of some shit, put gas in the car, $200, gone.
100%. But it's still better than zero. It's better than $0, you know. So for people complaining,
it is, but it isn't. Yeah. And I want it to be more than that too. That's a little bit. That's not enough, bro. If you want boxing fans to be excited about your product or the fighters to be excited about what you got going on, you need to raise that 200, though. That's just my opinion.
Keep in mind, you still get health insurance, right? Which is really beneficial for fighters, you know.
That's a big deal.
You still get training. You still get to go to gyms. Like they have gyms centralized where you can train at.
People don't really know how big like the Performance UFC Institute, the Apex is. Like, and the shit that they offer their fighters, bro, it's top notch. It's second to nothing. There's nobody that has more fight science, more fucking scientifical things and forward fucking motion as that Apex has, bro. They give you meal preps, fucking everything you can think of is covered by the company. So that's a big deal, bro. You can even go there and get trainers and shit. If you don't got a fucking home trainer, you could go to the Apex and get some fucking work and get some help.
But you know what's crazy, man? What they don't even know is that like this will produce more better fighters. A lot of times we look at people as journeymen.
Very well, it definitely evolves the game. That's nobody can argue against that.
No, people were telling me I was crazy. I was like, listen, no. The reason why you see a lot of these they're journeymen is because they have second jobs versus people like KEYSHAWN them who fight all they do is train.
Yep. He got the money, the time, like everything to invest into his career. Regular fighters, Joe Schmoes that we don't know, they don't have the same luxuries as somebody like KEYSHAWN. And I think it's done on purpose like that. Like the promoters want their guys with a name to be much better than the guys without a name. They don't want no name Joe Schmo with a left hook to be able to fuck with their guys. So they fucking shelf them, you know, do whatever the fuck they got to do to avoid that guy. And now that guy just went to Zuffa and got a fucking job. And we're going to see who's the best out of all the guys we could never see before because they were avoided or fucking shelved. Like that's a good point of it. But
people were telling me I was crazy. I was like, no, that's how it is. They were like, no, if you're good, you're good. You're not, you're not. I'm like, no. If you're good,
no, that's definitely Dame. I heard that argument yesterday. Dame's right though. It is a fucking deal with it's either you got it or you don't. But guys can fucking definitely get better with better help and better fucking institutes and places to go and hone their fucking crafts and get the science and everything and the nutrition they need, as opposed to fucking being out on your own, out in the blue. You could show up to Top Ranks gym that's got a fucking literally got a ring, a couple speed bags, a punching bag, and a fucking mat to do sit-ups.
No, the UFC fighter that once said, I'd rather be somebody who trains hard than talented. Because when you have people who are just like, quote unquote, off naturally talented,
hard work beats talent when talent isn't working hard, bro. Yeah, that's
the reality of
sport in life, bro.
Yeah,
that goes with life. Even at your regular day job, bro, you could be talented at that. But if somebody fucking comes into work 60 hours a week, you're over here bullshitting 30 hours with your talent, you're gonna get passed.
There's so many fighters you look at today. They aren't even naturally. You can tell they weren't born naturally talented. Like freaking Tim Bradley's not naturally talented. I don't even think
Tim Bradley got skills, and that's the part
he was a workhorse.
You could work on skills, and that's he was right about that.
He's a workhorse. He's not.
Yeah, but dude, you can develop skills and hone them skills and get I mean?
Exactly. But
you can't God's gifts, speed and fucking fast feet and quick twitch. you can get a little quick twitch, but there's like the God-given abilities, you can't find them in no gym, nowhere, with no science from nobody. It is what it is.
Well, okay, let's look at it. Hand speed, I think you can increase. Depending where you are.
You can increase it, but if you got naturally faster fucking hands than everybody, that's God-given. That's DNA and your heritage fucking shining bright. You can work on faster hands. It's kind of like punching power. Yeah, you can learn how to throw a crispier shot, a straighter shot, more precise shot, but you can't put no more oomph on that shit. It is what it is. So I agree 100% with Deem on that joint.
I can't agree with that. I don't believe in the whole like at a certain point you might have a little bit of a point where it's like maybe you have better bone structure or something like that to throw punches.
That's what it is. It's more density in your bones.
But I will say this. I agree with what Mike Tyson said. It comes from hard work and the way you fight. The way you fight, I think, dictates a lot about how much punching power you have. Like people will say somebody like Shakur can't have punching power. I don't think that's it. I think Shakur is more about dynamic mobility, being able to punch and move. So he doesn't have to sit down on his shots as much because
I'm psyched you just brought up Shakur. Who'd you have win in the fight last night?
Which one? The Andy Cruz and
Cruz Murtaugh. Yep.
I think, man, I wanted Cruz to win, but I saw how Murtaugh won. I will agree with a draw. I don't think the scorecard was that wide, but I think the later rounds Andy Cruz started losing, and they had too many swing rounds. And the problem with the swing rounds, it looked like Murtaugh's punches, even though they weren't landing a lot, they were just like big shots. So I can see why the judge would say they'll give a lot of swing rounds to him.
I need you to score the fucking Shakur Teo fight. I need you guys to count all them same body shots that were getting blocked by Andy for Raymond, because Andy outboxed Raymond in the first fucking 5 rounds of that fight. Easy work. The first round is not worth or less points than the 12th. People fucking always put that, like I heard Sergio Mora and fucking Chris Mannix say, but in the championship rounds, fuck out of here. That 12th round is worth the same as the 5th, the same as the 3rd, the same as the 11th. The guys try to fucking sprinkle shit on. Bozy did a hell of a job coaching Andy Cruz last night, and he should have got the fucking victory.
I mean, I feel like Philly took 2 L's last night. They also with that
they robbed it from Cole. They really didn't take 2 L's. That's the business of boxing. Stealing fights. Big stepper. That kid's a fucking ass. Fucking hot ass. Now I literally get off the couch, fucking a weight class below that man, and fucking pick him apart. These guys got such fucking low fight IQs nowadays. It's fucking ridiculous. The Callum Walsh kid, I'll knock him out.
He beat my friend Kwame, though. He did beat my friend Kwame a few fights back. So big stepper can fight,
they take fights, bro. That shit was egregious last night to me. 118 to 112. Okay, I get it. If you had it 7-5 for Ray, I ain't mad at that. That's a close fight because I had it 8-4 Andy, 7-5. Maybe I gave a couple swings to Andy I shouldn't have. So I understand my differences. But, bro, Sergio Mora needed to be removed from the broadcast last night. He was drunk. He was sucking Raymond's dick from halfway across the fucking building. It was ridiculous, bro. It was trash, bro. They just do that shit every fucking fight for the guy who can possibly sell tickets over the guy who can't sell none. That's what that shit's about. It's a fucking, they get in a huddle before the fights and they go over who the fucking A side is, who they should be emphasizing their punches, bro. It's all broadcast tricks.
But no, you know what happened, D1? Let me explain what happened, though. You have to think about how Andy Cruz does his counters. Andy Cruz is really fast, and he throws short shots. I think the judges weren't seeing those shots like the way we were seeing. I think they were. Mortala's punches are very visible.
Hold on, bro. I got a commenter. Secret dance move. I know you're a fucking Shakur fan. You better be seeing that fight on Saturday the same fucking way you seen this fight then. How did Andy not win? Judging by the 4 criteria of boxing. Where are you from, Secret Dance Move? What part of the country do you reside in? I'm willing to bet it's California.
But yeah, I think so. Like, if you consider how Andy Cruz is countering, he throws really fast, like mid-range punches. You know, I don't think the judges were seeing all the punches Andy was throwing.
Yeah, secret dance move. We'll catch you the next time, because you ain't gonna tell me what the fuck I can and can't do. This is my shit.
Yeah, I don't think they were seeing all those.
Yeah, I'm not mad at this. Rocco says I thought it was a draw. Andy still hasn't established his identity yet on what type of fighter he wants to be.
Yeah,
I agree 100% with that.
I don't think both
Andy is in a hold up. Andy's in a weight class too much for him. He can fight. He can get down to 130, no problems. Bozy said he shouldn't have been up there with the Raymond Murataya is a fucking welterweight. He's fucking huge. Do you see how long his arms are, bro? He can guard his entire body up to the top of his fucking head. He's huge, bro. There's no fucking way that this man with a 72 arm reach shouldn't be at welterweight, bro. Bro, I'm not mad at nobody that said Raymond won a close fight or it was a draw. But, bro, I had Andy winning 8-4. Maybe I gave him a swing round or two too many. I'm not mad at any 7.5s. 118, 110s is crazy.
I'm not.
Salute. See, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. You know, you like pressure.
But you know, it's a close fight, so swing rounds could go to anybody. So even
no. Swing rounds don't go to anybody, and that's where I fucked up. I'm glad you said that. Swing rounds go to the champion.
Yeah.
In every championship level fight, that's where the term you have to beat the champion. That's where that comes from. You have to actually, no doubt, no swings, make it fucking do its thing.
Yeah,
you know.
You can imagine why the scorecard could have been wide at one point, because there were a lot of swing rounds at that time. So I'm not even mad at the scoring at the end of the day. I don't agree with Andy Cruz going to 130. I think he should stay at 135. What's 130 gonna do for him? Like, who
he's gonna fucking fight in a division where he can actually fight.
Yeah, but even if he gets good, like, people want, like, 135 is a harder division than 130.
William, I don't know if you went in the right. I think you went into the fucking wrong chat, William, because I'm literally paying attention because the link is pinned. If anybody want to come up here and talk their shit, it's an open panel. But I'm literally got my eyes on it. I didn't see it back there, bro. But I could have done me.
135 is a better division. There's nothing at 130 for him, you know. Like, he becomes undisputed at 130. It's not like he got his ass whipped by Muratalla. No, it was a very that fight was a freaking.
I would like to see it again, bro.
That fight was a banger. Again. Yeah, and that was a very hard fight for both those guys.
It was high level fucking fighting, bro.
High level.
It was a thing of beauty. Like, I love boxing when a pure boxer and that pressure fighter go at it. It's the best style clash you can get. Like,
what's up,
I'm saying? What's up, William?
Rob, I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I could only find 4 rounds to give Muratalla, bro.
Yeah, but a lot of those rounds were close though. And like I was telling
you, they weren't close. But let's face it, dude. They were sitting there. Look at one of the fucking scorecards. It was like they were out of their fucking mind.
But if you give all the swing rounds to Muratalla, that's how that happens, though, right? If you give,
but he didn't deserve all the fucking swing rounds, dude. Fucking look.
And they weren't all swing
counting. I could tell you what they were counting, just like they always do. They were counting missed fucking punches.
Yes, yes,
and
that's what I'm trying to.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm like, they better keep the same fucking energy next weekend for Teofimo, who is the champion. Teo is the champion, not Shakur Stevenson. We don't give Shakur the swing rounds. I'm glad that this happened like this, so we can set some ground rules for next weekend.
Now, Hack, here's where I needed you to get upset, because if that would have been Devin or Shakur in there, they would have got the fucking win.
Oh yeah, if they were going against the champion, they
no, Hack. Hack. We watched Shakur get in there with freaking De Los Santos and do nothing and got a win. Andy Cruz deserved that fucking win.
Nothing though.
In your line of thinking, the way you think about Devin and Shakur in their fights, you should be upset because Andy Cruz didn't win.
I'm not. So here's the thing: it was close. So like, I want Andy Cruz to win. I 100% want him to win, but when you have close fights, you can't call it a robbery because it's swing round.
I didn't say it was robbery.
Yeah, Like I understood it. Because so while I was playing the D1 was Andy Cruz's shots are very precise, but they're also very fast. Versus
he had the cleaner punches in the fight.
He had the cleaner punches.
Absolutely. But Andy was tagging your boy up all fucking night, dude.
But remember one thing, the judges are also older people, right? They can see Mortala's shots way clearer than they can see Andy Cruz's shots.
Listen, bro.
That's the thing.
Bro, I can tell when somebody's punching arms and gloves, Hack. I can see it. I ain't blind.
Man.
Yeah, bro. Listen, bro. All those Andy was fucking getting his work off, getting his guard back tight, bro, blocking all them body shots. And all I kept thinking is, man, me and Dank just got into it over block punches, basically. Fucking like, bro, everybody, all the Shakur fans say none of them punches were landing. But now for Murataya, all of a sudden, all them punches are landing. Why? Because he's not in the same defensive fucking stance as Shakur?
No, he was getting hit too, though.
Your love for the fighter is what determines that. Your fucking emotional connection to said fighter is what determines how you score fights, you fucks. You're not honest about it.
I think Andy Cruz, I'm not a fan of Bozy and Andy Cruz combination. I feel like I'm confused. Is he a Cuban fighter or is he a Philly fighter? I can't, he goes from one to the other. Like, it was very confusing, you know. I think, like, I really want him to go to a Cuban coach.
Logan, salute, my dog. Is that you? You in the same, but you go into a different.
No, actually, Hack, I think he does better with Bozy because Bozy's trying to get him out of that fucking amateur style, and it works for him.
But when
Rocco
he was doing the
Rocco said Andy did better against Murataya than Devin did against Loma.
No. Devin finished around the last round strong.
Salute, bro. Salute.
Devin finished the last round. Andrew lost that round. The last round, he was cooked. The last round.
The last round. What about all the other rounds where he was beating his fucking ass?
Mm-hmm. I don't think they were just so close. It was so close in rounds to tell. Like there was
bro, it really wasn't. Go back and watch that fight, dude, and sit there and watch all of them fucking missed punches Murataya had.
Yeah, like
he threw out of 10 punches, maybe 1 or 2 actually landed.
Yeah,
you know, I have a good eye for.
J-Man says close fights are not robberies, and that's a fucking fact. And I have a good
eye for who's winning the fight, but I can't tell, bro. At one point, I was like, God damn, that shit was wild. Because it depends what you're looking at. Because Andy Cruz, like I said, he was scoring cleaner, but he's also really fast. The judges are
okay. What's the number one criteria of scoring a boxing match? What is the number one thing?
Effective punches.
Okay.
Effective aggression.
Andy Cruz was fucking, they were fighting Andy's fight. Andy was fucking using footwork to set traps and fucking hard counters.
Yep,
he was showing defensive prowess.
Mm-hmm.
All Raymond Murataya did is put the earmuffs on and march forward.
I think Andy Cruz what he should do is do a Lomachenko, get another big fight at 135 and try to win that. You know, Loma's went through the same thing.
That's what I would try to get if I was fucking
it's not that bad. It's not really a big deal because only a 7th fight.
I still want to see Andy against Shakur. I want to see it, like, bro, because I don't think Raymond is but I don't think Shakur will fight Raymond. I really don't.
I think he's
going to go up to 47 and fight Conor Ben. That's what
I will say this. Murataya is a little better than I thought he actually was, but he's still not that great.
Shell, what's up with you, Brody?
He's good though. I ain't like you. You ain't being Andy Cruz if you're not good. He's good. I'll say that much.
Murataya's problem last night to me was his accuracy when he's throwing punches because he was off, bro. He was hitting. I mean, he was just hitting too many arm shots, too many glove shots. He was not landing what he should have been.
Wasn't decisive, clean punching, bro. Andy was fucking. That's accredited to Andy's defense, bro. He picked them shots off in mid range, fucking swatted out the air, catch the fucking thing, put up his glove. I blocked that one. Like Andy outboxed him, bro. It was the
you know me. I'm not a big boxer type guy. I'm in love with boxers, right? But I'm gonna say something. Fucking Andy is the shit, bro. And he's only getting better. What was that? His fucking 7th fight total as a pro?
I think him and KEYSHAWN can still fight. You know,
Eddie's not going to throw him away after that close decision. He's going to give him more opportunities. Two Sizzle, salute, Brody. Who'd you have winning that Andy Cruz Murataya fight? Two Sizz. I feel bad for Greg, dude. Greg, we're talking a lot about the main event, dude. Greg was amped up in there. I love to see Greg's fucking corner advice in between rounds. He wasn't having. He's like, fucking.
Hey, bro, Bruce Gas might be right. Read what Bruce Gas wrote.
But Greg should told him to breathe more
all night. The judges don't like that. There's no doubt. So when Shakur's on his back foot all night, I need to see the same judging.
Court's been cooked teal, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
You're out your mind, bro. I don't. It's gonna be a fucking. It's gonna be a close fight, bro. I had it a draw, and that's probably the best decision that could have happened last night. If they would have just called it a draw and let him run it back. This rematch room, right? That's what they call Eddie Hearn. That's what I would like to see, man. I just think Andy pulled it off. Like the 4 criteria is his defense was sharp as shit. You can't, bro. We gotta be honest about it. Like when me and William are the same. We like the guys that press the action and go to. The problem is, like William said, Ray just wasn't landing no fucking punches. Really, the first 8 rounds he didn't land shit.
Yeah,
he didn't land a fucking maybe 1 or 2 solid punches, but that's it. If people are counting his body,
I would have been more than happy to give fucking Mordecai his fucking glory if he would have been landing punches. But the fact that he wasn't landing punches, I'm not giving him rounds when he's not deserving of them.
But they're all gonna lock horns. Don't worry. So if Shakur ends up coming back to 135 and fighting Mortala, I'm sure Shakur doesn't mind fighting.
So I hear KEYSHAWN was all jumping up and down.
Yeah, I didn't like that. Huh? Yeah, I didn't really like that. I feel like you can't.
My God, I didn't see that. Where can I see that? Let me go get that.
How about since KEYSHAWN was a laugh and joke and all that shit? How about he get in the ring with Andy Cruz?
KEYSHAWN responds to Andy Cruz.
I gotta see this, bro. KEYSHAWN jumping up and down.
No, KEYSHAWN was all happy and shit. Fucking Andy lost.
KEYSHAWN post Andy Cruz fight or something like that.
And to Sizzle, yeah. I agree. None of his work was popping off the screen, but he definitely was defensively way more sound than Ray. He landed the cleaner fucking punches, bro. There were no devastating punches, but he did hurt Ray like 2 times in that fight. He just doesn't have a killer instinct. Andy definitely had the cleaner punches to me.
Andy gassed out, man. Andy gassed out.
I don't think Andy gassed out, bro.
He was out, bro.
Top fucking shape, bro.
Man, I got the 12th round was there. It is right there.
Oh my God, KEYSHAWN, you are fucking. This is crazy.
Put the volume.
Crazy work, Key. Crazy work.
Unbelievable.
Tell us you're scared of the man without telling us you're scared of the man.
Yeah, won't get in the fucking ring with the man, but you're gonna do that dumb shit.
Yeah, you gotta fight him, man.
Will not get in the fucking ring with this guy for nothing. Over here celebrating belt to ass because the guy lost a fucking decision that was fucking super close. That's the kind of shit I don't like about KEYSHAWN, but I like KEYSHAWN. I think he's coming, bro. Yeah, he's on his way.
I think Andy whoops his ass, bro, in the rematch. So? Yeah,
it's a good fight. It's a real good fight.
Andy's so accurate, bro. I was impressed with how accurate he was last night. He was just picking shots, bro, and picking shots. He was tagging fucking Mordecai all fucking night.
He was, man. He landed the cleaner punches, but for me, I watched the last Andy Cruz KEYSHAWN Davis gold medal match, and I thought KEYSHAWN won the fight. Andy won it maybe by like a hard punch that was clean, connected with KEYSHAWN. But I thought KEYSHAWN won, and I think in the pros, his style is a more pro. But now that Andy's with Bozy, that changes a little bit. So it's a fight I gotta see, man. I'm not throwing it away. KEYSHAWN, you don't get credit for Raymond's win, buddy. You don't get that. We're not doing that.
Bruce,
I don't need to fight him now because he lost to fucking Ray when it was a close contested fight. We don't do that. We ain't doing
Bruce, that. I get what you're saying, dude, but I'll look at it like this. If Mordecai can cut the ring off all he wants, but if he's not landing punches, dude, I'm not giving him rounds.
Yeah, you're cutting the ring off. You're just not completing.
But I mean, Mordecai was landed too, though. It wasn't like what's his name?
Where did he land a clean fucking big headshot? What it took him to the 8th round?
Man, we can rewatch it here. You know that shit is crazy.
I'm about to get off here in a little bit. I got my grandson coming over, and then we're watching the games together.
You know me, D1. I want Andy to win that fight. I really want him to win.
I know you did, but listen, bro, I got to be honest. It was a close fight. I gave it to Andy, bro. I thought Andy fucking had the cleaner, more effective punching throughout the entire time.
And I think Andy should just do what Lomachenko did. Lomachenko lost to a lower level fighter, and he still ended up getting a title right after.
If I'm Andy or Raymond, you can't be happy.
Or run it back, yeah. I don't think Raymond's gonna take that fight back.
Bro, like that was as close as fucking Tank Roach, bro. Like you gotta run that back. Why does Tank gotta run everything back? Why does all these other guys gotta run back?
Tank got drawn, so I think that's why he has to run back.
With the Mexican dude, everybody's just like fucking hear no evil, speak no evil type shit. Nah, dog,
he's not gonna give that guy. That guy was dangerous. He's not gonna give him a rematch. You know,
I know he's not because he's a bitch.
That's over with. I wouldn't say all that. He did fight it is.
And Robert Garcia is the most overhyped coach I've ever seen in life.
He be winning though. Yo,
because he's got every fucking fighter that side of the Mississippi fight for him. He's got about 200 fighters under his stable. Of course, he's got all these fucking great wins. Everybody just goes to him. His fucking advice sucks in the fight.
I mean, okay,
y'all can't tell me that he's some fucking legendary fucking trainer, bro. People pay for his presence, and that's about it.
Compare it to Bozy, right? Bozy, I mean, Boots is winning, right? Besides Boots, who else is winning in his stable?
Hacker, I'm gonna throw you out of here, buddy.
No, no, really. I don't know.
Hack, please, bro. You can't say that to me. Now you're gonna act like Bozy is some overhyped trainer.
I'm not. I'm not saying that.
Down to guys who actually do this shit and fucking know what they're doing and know what they're talking about. You sound crazy, bro.
Bozy is a damn good trainer, bro. He was giving Andy solid advice throughout the fight, bro.
I'm gonna tell you the truth.
What he needed to hear. You got to go get his ass.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I like Bozy for like American style boxers. I don't like him for Cuban style boxers. I think Andy Cruz.
You want the Cuban to go out there and buy time
and fight like Cubans.
To go out there, buy a little bit of time, smash a dude with a counter, and get the fuck out of Dodge.
I want Cubans to fight like Cubans,
bro.
You know
they're there for a reason. They ain't at your gym asking you to tell them how to fucking throw.
No doubt. I'm just saying. For me, when it comes to like Andy Cruz looked like he had two different styles.
Yeah,
he was switching back and forth.
Look like that.
From
I understand.
I didn't like that. I think he preferred your current style.
Every fighter that's got the Cuban fucking runaway style, hit and don't be hit, needs to sit in the pocket a little bit more. And that's what Bozy is an expert. He's an expert at dishing shit out and being defensively responsible, pocket fucking fighting. That's what Bozy Ennis is.
Right.
He don't want fans to be leaving the fucking arena because you're out here buying fucking time. Nah, dog, we got to put some punches on your bitch ass because how you win fights is clean, effective punching.
Kwee, hey, my friend. Y'all go subscribe to Kwee, man. She talks about real life shit, y'all.
Where's Kwee at? What's up with you, girl? Salute. Go subscribe to Kwee. Salute to you. All right, let me see what KEYSHAWN talking about in this video, man. This is a 5-minute video. I know you got to get out of here, William. Go spend time with your grandson. I'm gonna react to this, and then we're gonna fucking see where it goes. I'm not gonna stay on here all day, but
free fire needs multiple styles. There was once an old saying that said that don't fear the man that has multiple styles, but fear the guy that has one style that does it 1,000 times.
Yeah, no, I understand that. Hack. Yeah. Do what you do good and fucking hone it and be the best at it.
Yeah.
So when a guy gets confused, I understand that, bro. But you're looking at a guy that's got 7 professional fights. That's not shit. And what he learned last night, guaranteed, he implements it.
Yeah.
See, Andy Cruz is definitely an elite fighter to me. You can't have that much ability, skills, talent, and fucking know-how and not be an elite fighter. He's got some stank on those punches. If he would just sit down a little bit more, he'd be hurting a lot more guys. He's got the classic Cuban heavy hands that he just wants to box with. Fuck that. You need to start sitting down and making them shots resonate. He's still on his boxing tip a bit too much, and that's where you're getting confused on watching him. Because he looked transition from the boxing to the pocket fighter and just do pocket.
If Andy sat down on them punches a little more, dude, he'd be putting damage. But he's so busy worried about he's You can see it, bro. It's that amateur shit where he's worried about fucking getting points and crap.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like I said, Regan Dial was a Cuban fighter. He never changed.
Yeah, I never. Timmy, salute to you, bro. TM88 in the building. He says he is a good fighter, but not great. Yeah, I never said he was great, but 2 Olympic gold medals. As far as amateur boxing goes, he's the best amateur that ever walked the planet, just about.
One of them.
One of them. Him, Loma, a couple other guys. That's it.
Yeah.
So
Loma,
you know,
Regan Dial, Rasheed Warren, a really good one. Even though he didn't medal.
There's a whole bunch of them. There's only like 4 two-time gold medalists: Clarissa, Andy, Loma, Usyk,
Regan Dial.
There's 10 of them max, at absolute maximum. And you know how long the fucking Olympics has had boxing? You can't you can't just diminish a fucking achievement like that, bro. You can't. You gotta get guys.
Triple G had 1 gold medal, right?
Who?
Triple G, he had 1 gold medal.
1 gold medal, yeah.
I didn't know Ray Mulatalo beat Ryan Garcia 3 times in the amateur.
I'm convinced with some of the shit people say. I know they've never trained a day of boxing in their life. They don't understand quite. You see these guys operating in the ring on fight night, but fans don't quite really grasp how hard this shit is, bro.
They don't.
By the criticism people have for these guys. And I get a little overcritical at times too, man. And I'm trying to stop because these guys deserve all the fucking credit in the world.
They do, because it's not easy, bro. Yo, from round 1 to round 12 is not easy, bro.
Bro, just go try to punch a bag for 36 minutes straight and keep your hands up after every single punch while moving around the bag for 36 minutes straight. Tell me you're not going to have a different respect for these guys. You should. And then after you do that, make sure you do it again tomorrow with a guy throwing punches back at you. Man, and then see how really hard this shit is.
That's just crazy.
It's not easy, guys.
They're doing a fight on the street or some shit, you know?
Like just to learn how to properly throw a combo, it's hard work.
Yes. I've been trying to tell people that. Like even like knowing how to like position yourself, let your hands go in the ring. It's all complicated.
It's fucking very complicated, bro. I'm dumbing it way down by saying go see that, go do that. Bro, you guys people have no fucking idea, man. These guys deserve to be fucking crowned kings just for fucking fighting for a living.
And then you get in a ring in front of thousands of people.
And then try to do that in front of thousands of fucking people.
You can tell you once you get knocked out,
they'll come in the chat and type in the chat, but click the link. Fuck no, that's out of the question. Okay, we'll go click the link with boxing gloves on, and the link is the fucking arena.
It's go do that, man. And like, I hear some content creators, they'll call like boxers cowards and this. I'm like, bro, have you ever boxed in your life? What are you talking about? Yeah. There's not one guy who steps in that damn square circle who's a coward, bro.
You can't be. You're not wired the same as a regular human. You gotta be prepared to take
normal
a
shit
punch in your teeth, bro. It's a different type of fucking human being. People are scared to click links, like I just said. A lot of people are scared to even type their fucking opinions in chats.
Hey, Gray, what's good?
These fucking guys are real life modern day gladiators, man. I just want them to get fucking.
Hey, bro. That fight between Shakur and freaking De Los Santos, that didn't scream bravery at me, Hacker.
That was brave. What are you talking about? Shakur still won.
Shakur's
hand was messed up.
How, dude? I'm gonna tell you this for the last time. I'm gonna tell you this, Hack, for the last time. If I would have been reffing that fight between Shakur and De Los Santos, I would have disqualified both of them.
Yeah, no, I would have disqualified De Los Santos too. Shout out to Big Dre with the $5.
But not fighting, that's why.
Shakur landed more punches
guys. Shout out to Big Dre with the $5 in the super chat. Thank you for your support.
Shout out to the super chatter that barged in on the AWM boxing podcast, like Bakram Murtazaliev barged in on the US boxing market by knocking out an Australian and exciting the entire crowd. Sorta, but not really like your super chat. We fucking appreciate you.
And support local boxing.
It's local, it's boxing. No Excuse Promotions and Maryland Live Hotel and Casino present a night of professional boxing that you don't want to miss. Friday, January the 30th at Maryland Live Hotel and Casino in Hanover, Maryland. Headlining in the main event, it's Brian Flores versus Starling Castillo. And in the co-main, Suleiman Segawa versus Rene Palacios. Also featuring some of your favorite DMV fighters: Francis Scarborough, Jordan White, Elijah Flores, Ben Johnson, David Whitmire, Trayvon Marshall, Jordan Roach, Jeffrey Yu, Dwayne Holmes, and Irvin Fuller. It's one night, one ring, no excuses. So don't think, don't blink. Get your tickets now so when the bell rings, you'll be there. Tickets are available at the Live Hotel and Casino box office or online at axs.com.
Shout out to you, Big Dre. And on the next one you do, the next promo you do, send me the voiceover and I'll put some visuals to it for you, bro, so we can make it into real commercials.
I'm surprised No Excuse made Jordan Roach the headliner for that fight.
They made Jordan the headliner. They didn't.
I'm surprised they didn't, because isn't that from No Excuse Boxing Gym? That's the Roach's boxing.
Yeah, but you got to put the right guys in the headliner. You got to have exciting fights. Maybe his fight isn't too exciting, or he ain't really caught the fucking imagination of the crowd yet. They know what they're doing, man. But I hear you though. I was
just surprised. Like, I expect them to put No Excuse, one of the Roaches as the headliner.
Yeah. Shit, dude, they fucked up the last time they had Scooter Davis on their card, which was probably the most. Yeah, he wasn't even on the television portion. It was fucked up. Scooter's my dog, bro. I'm gonna promote that kid as long as he fights, bro. That's my guy.
Scooter's nice, man.
Fucking real one.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I was shocked.
And he's a good brother, man.
All right, guys, y'all have a great day. I'm going to get ready for this kid to get here.
All right, old school.
All right, OG.
All right,
let's see what's up with this. Appreciate you, OG. That's my guy, bro. That's my fucking OG right there. He's a real one, bro. Real as they come. So is Big Dre a real one? I spend a weekend with Big Dre. So Big Dre, next one you got, the next voiceover you got, we'll link up and I'll put some real visuals to your shit and make it more playable for all parties involved. You know what I'm saying? So just give me a text, Big Dre. Salute to you, man, and thank you for your support. Fucking appreciate you.
Yeah, I did see that with John.
I gotta play. Hold on. I gotta play one more knockout. I forgot about yours. Let me play. I'll play this one just to piss you off a little bit. Hold up, where is he at?
Oh shit, we got a super chat. Shout out to the real one spending some of his or her ducats here on The Angry White Man. We fucking appreciate you.
Shout out to you, Hack. Shout out to you, bro. Thanks for the super chat, homie. What up, Too Rich? Salute.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Yeah, what's up? What's up? D1. D1 and I gotta get it right. William Old School. I got you. All right.
William exited though.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he's getting on already.
Okay. All right, man. I thought Myron Tyler pulled it. I think I agree that it's close enough for a rematch. For sure. But with them talking about Andy Cruz going back to 130, I don't know if they want that rematch. Now, as far as y'all saying about Bowles, let me give you my thoughts on that. Good trainer, right? But every trainer have a style. And when I look at Derrick James, he has a style. Bowlesy has a style. The problem is the guys that he's picking up, these are more Olympic guys, really good amateurs that have boxing skills. And Bowlesy is going to attempt to turn them into power punches. That's a flaw. You supposed to.
I heard you say this the other day, and I just want to say something. Bozy doesn't turn them into power punchers. He turns them into pocket fighters. It's not. He doesn't care about how much stank they got on their shot. It's about where they're fighting at. They're in the pocket, and the amateurs need that for pro boxing. That's what they're lacking, the pocket presence. But go ahead, my bad.
Okay. I mean, I agree with what you're saying, but sometimes you got to insinuate a fighter's his abilities, right? And these guys go to the Olympics or wherever, and they're trained a certain way. And then they get to the pros, y'all say, no, that's not good enough. So I'm a firm believer, if you want any athlete to be what you want to be, train him to be that then. Don't train him a certain way, then when he get there, tell him to do something totally different. Throw all of what you learned away so you can be more exciting. So if you look at Stephen Fulton, was a boxer. You look at Andy Cruz, really good boxers, but they're turning into these, trying to be pocket guy. I said in the last Cruz fight, I said Cruz don't know whether he want to move or stand and fight. He is confused. He doesn't know exactly what he want to do. What happens when you have a star guy like Boots? You think everybody has the capability of Boots. You had Boots since birth. You put that in him. That's Boots. But like for me, I know Brian Norman would never go to Bozy, but that style will work for Brian Norman. Guys who already sit down on their punches, but they need a little more skill. But if you take a guy that's highly skilled, you're gonna have to dumb him down to turn him into a pocket guy. So I just think Bozy's style is not for everybody. That's all it is. It's not about Bozy not being good, but he got one of the most talented fighters out there, and everybody's not going to be Boots, man. They're just not. Okay. So
I understand that. I 100% understand what you're saying, and I kind of agree. But here's my pushback. Like Two Sizzle says, Andy chose Mr. Bozy. Mr. Bozy does what he does. These guys seek him out and come to him. So if you want me to put my twist, he doesn't take anything away from these guys. He just tells them how to fight in the pocket, how to teach them how to get their shit back up and pocket fight a little bit. So like for me, if their team doesn't have the wherewithal to fucking take them to the right coach, that's their fucking fault. Yeah, like Bozy's gonna do what he does with fighters, bro. If it doesn't work out for them, that's on them. But one thing you can tell about a great trainer is, like you said, you can see Bozy in fighters, right? You can see Bomac in fighters. You can fucking it's a known thing. A great trainer, you can see them, and that's all they're doing. They're coming to Bozy to try to get pocket presence, to try to learn how to fight in the pocket, because they feel they're lacking of that. If they don't win fights or people say Bozy's overrated, that's for anybody to say. But to me, Bozy teaches you the pocket. If you guys can't figure that out or don't know that about him, I'm a fucking onlooker. I don't take nobody to Bozy to get trained. I fucking can see that. So if these guys' teams aren't smart enough to take them to the right trainer, who the fuck am I? Isaiah, what's up with you, dog? Salute.
No, I hear what you're saying.
What's up, D1? What's going on, y'all?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up, Too Rich? This is what I want to say real quick about Bozy. It seems like it's this campaign to try to discredit Bozy, like he's not a good trainer and the only good fighter he got is Boots. Like, let's cut that out, because y'all didn't say Bo Magnum wasn't a good trainer, and fucking only good fighter they got is really Terrence Crawford, if we honest. But what people don't seem to understand is when you go to the pros, all this running around shit, fighting like an amateur, Shakur Stevenson get away with that because he's Shakur Stevenson. He's the A side. That's who they're building. That's who the business is behind. But when you become a professional fighter, it is a different style in there. You got to sit down on shit. You got to punch shit. You got to hit stuff. You have to fight. All that running around doing all of that is not going to fly. And so if Andy Cruz was like, okay, I'm going to go to Bozy, I'm going to learn how to say Andy, that wasn't a bad performance that Andy Cruz had. He just didn't win the fight. That doesn't make Bozy a bad trainer. And Bozy, how can y'all sit up here and say he's trying to turn everybody into Boots? First of all, that's impossible, because everybody don't have the attributes that Boots has. You have to sit down on shots when you become a professional fighter. If y'all look back, there have been tons and tons of great amateur fighters that did not cut it in the pros. Y'all keep looking at the exceptions to the rule and try to be like, oh, it'll work. No, those guys that come in and get away with that amateurish style, those are exceptions. But for the most part, if you look back in history, look how many great amateurs came into the pros and the style did not translate. It's simply not going to translate. It simply doesn't translate. So I don't think that just because you have a fighter and they lose, it makes the trainer a bad trainer. Look at the fighter. What have they improved? What are they doing better? Y'all want to just base everything off a win and a loss, and that's why y'all don't be knowing what y'all talking about. Because everything in boxing is not based off if you're winning or you're losing. Look at the style. Look at the improvements. Look at what they're working on. It's completely different. So if I was to analyze Andy Cruz, and again, it's only his 7th fight. He's still adjusting to being a professional.
Facts.
How come none of y'all favorite fighters ain't fought Muratalla? How come KEYSHAWN didn't fight Muratalla? How come Shakur Stevenson didn't fight? Like, come on, y'all. Like, y'all got to be honest.
Let me just respond real quick,
Jay.
right?
You said that shit beautifully.
Nobody's saying Bosey's a bad. Nobody's saying Bosey's a bad trainer.
That's exactly what it is.
Nobody's saying Bosey's a bad trainer. He's a great
trainer.
Yes,
they are saying Bosey's a bad trainer.
Me and Two Rich are not saying that. What we're saying is that Andy Cruz grew up in a particular style. He grew up in the Cuban style of boxing. It's fun. It's not the amateur style boxing.
But you know what the Americans historically say about that style? It doesn't win in American boxing because they're not in the pocket.
But this is not American boxing. It's world boxing. It's world boxing. Remember one thing: Regan Diao was a Cuban. The way Regan Diao
was world boxing, they'd be boxing in the fucking UK or in Japan somewhere. How come they're not? They're in America, bro. That's what it's us. This is our shit.
Regan Diao was a Cuban fighter. He fought the same way in the Olympics. He fought the same way in the Olympics 2 times.
The Olympics has
nothing to do with all 384 fights. The same way he did in the pros. Lomachenko fought the Soviet style, the style that he took, which was also not the American style. He fights the same way in the pros. Usyk, the way you see him fight in the amateurs.
The way they judge on a point system in the
I keep saying it's exceptions to every rule, boxing hacker.
Not a rule. The American style doesn't represent the pro style.
Am I talking about an American style? Did I say anything about American style?
That's what we're saying about. That's what we're saying. The difference between Bosey's teaching. What I'm saying is basically, I felt like it's not to say Bosey's a bad coach. I think stylistically, Bosey teaches a different style than what Andy Cruz is accustomed to. When you see Andy Cruz fight, he fight, it looks like he has different identities inside the ring. He's
not teaching him a different style, boxing hacker. He's teaching him how to fight in the pocket more and sit down on his punches. That's not a different style, y'all.
It is. No, it's not. Hold on. Let me say this. I want you to think about it. He came out of the Olympics. Y'all just said 2 gold medals. He outboxed KEYSHAWN what 6 times, 4 times, or whatever it was. Then he comes down, he tries to sit down his punches and get outboxed by Muratalla. That should never happen. He should never get outboxed.
Muratalla was just better. What are you talking about, Too Rich? How could that should never happen? What are you saying, bro? That don't even make sense.
No, he should not be getting outboxed. Olympic boxer should not be getting outboxed by Muratalla. So I'm gonna land my plane right here.
This ain't the Olympics.
Think about Lomachenko never changed his style from the amateurs. He didn't come up there and try to sit down in the
fight. And Lomachenko got his ass whooped every step up fight at 135 pounds.
That you brought to the party. You danced with the girl that got you there. That's how you come in. If you wasn't a power punch, you're not going to turn into one. You're not going to turn into a power punch. You never was a power punch.
He's not trying to turn into a power puncher. What do y'all be talking about?
I know.
How is he trying to turn into a power puncher?
He turns him into pocket fighters.
He lost trying to stand in the pocket. And you know how American fans do losers. You know how American fans do losers.
Luke Brody.
That don't have nothing to do with him because of the fans, bro.
Go subscribe to my boy Heavy Bag TV. He be working hard. Salute, bro. But yeah, he doesn't turn them into power punchers. He teaches them how to fight in the pocket to add on to their fucking Cuban Olympic fucking outpointing style. Because how you win fights in professional boxing is clean, effective punches.
Let me tell y'all something. Me and my husband, I keep telling y'all we train our son. I don't train my son to fucking fight like an amateur. I do not. Because he started late. That shit, it don't matter. The amateur shit, it don't matter. So he fights in a completely different style than those amateurs fighters fight. It's a huge difference. Yep. So he's not gonna win a lot of amateur fights because he doesn't fight like that. Yep. But I guarantee you he getting in there and he beating the shit out of these amateur fighters because they hit doing all that stupid shit, trying to get in and get off as many punches, and they barely tapping, they barely punching, they barely sitting down on anything.
Yep.
The Cuban
little
style is not
lame ass
the amateur
punches
style,
that don't
too.
mean a thing. Hit
That's
him
like
with one big dog and it's fucking over with. Salute to Big Coop. What up with you, homie? Yeah, bro. See,
the
the
Cuban style is
amateur
not the
shit don't
amateur
work
style.
in the
Just
pros,
that
guys.
the
It
Cuban style
doesn't.
is
A
a
little pity
totally
pat.
different school of boxing. Even the way they throw their punches, the way they step.
Boxing Hacker, you don't know what you be talking about, bro. You don't know what you be talking about,
You're
man.
talking about you train in a particular way. The Cuban school of boxing is just one school.
He is in a Cuban gym. My son is in a Cuban gym. What are you talking about?
If he's really in the
They
Cuban
asked
gym,
me if my son is Cuban because that's how good his footwork is. But I guarantee you, he knows how to fight in the pocket and sit down on his shots.
and I'll still stand on what I'm saying. The Cuban school of boxing is not like the American school of boxing.
You don't know nothing about the Cuban school boxing. You ever been in a Cuban gym? Do you know what you're talking about? Because not all Cubans even fight like that. Not all Cubans got good footwork.
But the school of boxing is different. Just like the Soviet school of boxing is different. The way Bivol moves and Batavia moves is not the same way American fighters fight.
We're not talking about anything about American fighters and the way they fight. What do you keep bringing that up for? You keep trying to make a whole different argument and argue the point that you want to argue. No, we're not talking about that.
You're acting like we're saying Bosie's a bad coach. Nobody's saying he's a bad coach. Twitch didn't say he's not a bad coach. His style is fundamental, like a fundamental American style of boxing.
What are you talking about?
Bosie's style is an American style of boxing. What got Andy Cruz all the world
it's the Philly style.
Yeah, what got Andy Cruz all
nobody's talking about that. People don't look at it the way you do. You keep talking about fucking points and Soviets and pendulums.
You keep trying to change what we talking about it to argue your point. We're not talking about that.
You're trying to say that me and Stuart are saying that Bosie's a bad coach. Nobody's saying he's a bad coach.
I didn't say y'all said that, Boxing Hacker. That's what people are saying.
Twitter is saying that.
We're saying that it's the wrong coach for Andy because Andy grew up in a different style of fighting. He should probably go to
that's your opinion, guys. That's what you guys think.
He has two different.
A lot of us think that
I don't know.
Andy won the fight last night. Should have probably got the decision, but he's fighting over on the West Coast in front of Robert Garcia judges and fucking bro, you guys are not honest about most fights, and I need you guys to judge this fight the way you're going to judge next week. Them body shots that we blocked by Andy, when Core gets hit with body shots and blocks them shits, we're counting them.
Hey, we can agree on this. Stephen Fulton in his biggest moment, he lost. Andy Cruz.
What the fuck does that have to do with Bosie?
Andy Cruz in his biggest moment, he lost. Hey, you are what your records say you are. Now, when you look at Robert Garcia, all those guys on Robert Garcia fight different. And he insinuates each style according to what they do best. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying nobody good or bad. I think if you have more
guys that fight different, you got Bam and fucking Ray that fight different from the rest of the pressure paint.
All I'm saying, if you got an in the pocket style, Bosie is good. Derrick James is good for that. But if you more of a boxer, you got to go to somebody who's going to insinuate combination.
Obviously, he went to Bosie to work on fighting in the pocket. What y'all don't understand?
It's two ways that I don't hear nobody talk about it, claim they know boxing, and to insinuate power. One is to just have power, right? That's easy. But the next is combination punching. And when you got all these guys, I don't care what his tank, I don't care what power punch you want, these guys don't punch in combinations. They try to throw one shot to get you out of it. If that shit don't work, the fight is close or they lose.
Tank don't punch in combinations.
You're not gonna tell me that's a better style. Y'all like it because you're casuals. I get that. But I'm saying, when we're talking about winning the fight, you need fundamentals. You need fundamentals.
Y'all always talking about something different to sound right.
Yep.
Y'all always talking something different and making a whole different point to sound right. That's not what we even saying. That's not what we even saying.
All I'm saying, I think Andy Cruz needs to go to a coach similar to his coach in Cuba. That's all I'm saying.
Okay,
that's basically what
Cubans lose boxing matches because of that style. That's why they're evolving into the David Morrells and the Andy Cruzes, trying to fucking
but I don't think David Morrell doesn't even fight like Cuban either. I don't know why I'm David Morrell.
Because all Cubans don't fight alike. I don't know why people think that. Not all Cubans got good footwork. Not all Cubans, they don't all fight alike. That's just like a stereotype.
It is, bro.
David
It's
Morrell in
dumbass
his biggest
hardcore
moment, he
boxing
lost.
fans trying to
He
group them all
lost.
together to use them for arguments and sound smarter than somebody, when in reality, they don't know what the fuck they're talking
They
about.
don't all fight alike.
Yeah. Like
They have a style,
y'all
but
shit
then-
on every fighter that lose, act like it's okay. Fight in the pocket, but lose, and it's okay. No.
Who shit on every? Who's shitting on every fighter that lose?
Bro. I hope y'all.
Who shit on every fighter that lose? Too rich. Too rich. Who shit on every fighter that lose?
American fans shit on every fight. Every boxer they lose. What is Brian Norman to most people now? What is Brian Norman?
I don't hear nobody shitting on Andy Cruz.
Wait for Brian Norman to get back. You gonna fight Bowes because Andy Cruz lost? Is you gonna fight Bowes because Stephen Fulton lost? But if it's Brian Norman or Firestar, the father was never good and blah 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 blah. I'm just saying.
I already said Brian Senior. No, listen, it's the truth. Brian Norman Senior not a good trainer. That don't got nothing to do with him losing. I said that before the fight. He just not a good trainer. He was not good enough to train his son at that high of a level. That's the truth.
He became a champion. How good?
That don't mean shit. Didn't he get elevated?
No, he fought a hard fight to become a champion.
Yeah.
Okay, so that doesn't mean I don't think Senior not a good trainer and can't train him at a level to beat fucking Devin Haney. That has nothing to do with him losing. I said that before the fight. That's what I'm saying. Y'all got to stop this sentimental crime bullshit y'all be doing. Just be honest. Brian Norman Sr. was not a good trainer. I said that before the fight because all of the flaws that was being displayed by Brian Norman Jr. And I said everything he do, Devin Haney is going to fucking take advantage of it. You don't get your head off the line. Devin Haney has an excellent jab. How are you not fucking working on getting your head off the line and lunging in the shots when you about to fight Devin Haney?
He's a boxer. He's a boxer, right? He's a boxer.
Brian Norman Sr. to fucking talk so much.
I feel like you weren't as
cloud my
confident
judgment.
before the fight.
Boxer Hacker, don't piss me off.
Don't remember.
Don't piss. I don't give a fuck what you remember.
No,
don't piss me off. Go watch the video.
I'm watching.
He guaranteed was saying that shit.
She said she picked Devin to win. I just don't remember her saying all that.
I don't give a fuck what you remember. I know what I said.
He definitely said that shit.
I'll look it up.
Definitely.
She did say that. She said that. She said it. I give her that now.
Definitely said that shit, bro.
Maybe I'm wrong.
When people say shit and their predictions are right, bro, you got to give them flowers for that.
No, I picked Devin to win. I've been telling people hang on.
I've picked with my hate. I allow Brian Norman Sr. to get on this fucking internet, and that's a reason. That's a reason in itself that this guy.
I told Brian Norman Sr.
He made zero adjustments since the fucking Quentin Randall fight. This guy's out here on the internet 24 hours a day answering fucking commenters and going on live streams, but worried about what people are saying more than what the fuck the punches are doing.
But I don't like when people try to say Brian Norman Jr. isn't good. He's a good fighter.
And Murataya is a little.
He's not as good as everybody was hyping him up to be. That's all I'm saying. Now I think him with Derek James, I think he's going to be a lot better.
Wait, so we're okay with saying that Andy's as good as we thought. We just lost. What's his name? Brian Norman Jr. just
no.
lost.
I don't think Andy is not good because he lost. I think Andy Cruz got in there with an opponent on his 7th fight that was way more experienced, and Muratala looked better. I think this might be the best I've ever seen Muratala, to be honest with you. So it was a good competitive fight. Andy lose. How come none of the other top 35 pounders then fought this nigga? Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
Andy, that was a good performance. Listen, y'all act like y'all can't credit fighters with good performances just because they lose. Just because he lost doesn't mean it wasn't a good performance.
Andy Cruz was been throwing combination punches. He was trying to one-shot Muratala, the guy who coming in with more power. You can't one-shot a guy who got more power.
He was not trying to one-shot Muratala.
That's never gonna work.
What are you talking about? What do y'all be watching?
Did you watch the fight?
Yeah, I watched the fight.
All I'm saying,
combination. That's what
he was saying. All I'm saying was he was focusing on sitting down on his punches. He was focused on that. Okay, cool. He cool. All I'm saying, Muratala landed more combination
how he
punches.
trains fighters, and fucking Andy comes in and does what Bozy tells him, punches in combination. Now you're saying he didn't do that?
No, I think he was doing more sitting down on his punches. I think he was sitting down versus.
Just because you sitting down don't mean you throwing one shot too, Rich. That's not what that means.
So fucking technique on the end of your punch.
All I'm saying, I saw more focus on power. Okay, just look. it's just like if you're gonna coach somebody against Tank Davis, your plan can't be to go outpower him. That can't be the plan. Your plan.
Why do you think he was trying to outpower him though? Why do you keep saying that?
Plan, if you're gonna fight the superior power puncher, can't even be to sit in the pocket with him. It gotta be the outboxing.
Muratalla ain't no power puncher, bro.
That's the game. That's all I'm saying. That's the game. It's called boxing. It's called boxing. It's not called fighting. It's called boxing.
He's not a power puncher.
Bro, I don't know what you be saying. Just because you sitting down on shots don't mean you trying to quote unquote be a power puncher. Sitting down on your shots means you're throwing more cleaner and effective punches because you're not just trying to score points. Do y'all understand that's what that means?
Yeah, so what he's
I disagree. When y'all talk about Shakur already scoring points. He already scoring points. Y'all say he don't sit down on his punches.
He don't.
He doesn't.
Okay, but he's already scoring points and can't nobody beat him.
And that's what I said when you're not listen. You didn't. I said you're not just trying to score points when you're sitting on punches. You're trying to throw cleaner, more effective, more efficient punches. That's what it means. Sit down on that shit. Sit down so you can land something, so you can have an effect on the fighter. Because if I'm throwing these body shots and they're cleaner and effective, that's having an effect on you. It's gonna catch up to you in them later rounds. But if I'm not sitting down on shit, I'm just trying to get off a 3-punch combo and get out the way. That shit not gonna work. That's what the difference is.
It's not gonna work when the guys at the top is the ones who box like that. What are y'all talking about?
Who at the top boxes like that?
Why are the Olympic fighters?
Who at the top boxes like an amateur too, Rich? Tell me.
Why are the fighters fast track? Why are the Olympic fighters fast track? Why are they fast track?
Because they have a backing and money behind them, bro. What are you talking about?
You're not sitting down on nothing in the Olympics, but they're fast track.
What does that have to do with what we talking about, too, Rich?
18 fights when he took a real fight.
But anyways, the reason they're fast tracked is because they have more experience against more different styles against people around the world, because this is a world sport.
Okay, so they're better boxers. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Make them a better boxer,
But I understand what Twitch is basically saying is that what the game plan of Andy Cruz sitting down with somebody who's better at throwing those power shots wasn't a good move on his part.
I don't know. I think Andy won the fight, bro.
You can't be a gunslinger against somebody with bigger guns, you know.
I understand that, but bro, Andy got some pretty big guns himself, bro.
Yeah.
He landed the cleaner, effective punches to me. There wasn't really no clear fucking headshots till like the 8th round for fucking Muratalla. Andy was landing on him all fucking first part of that fight, bro. I fucking got this weird thing to give more points in the championship rounds than they do in the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. It's fucking bizarre to me.
Like I said, I think the problem with Andy Cruz is like his shots were like really short and like tight.
No,
so like
Muratalla was good, bro. He was making him fall flashy. He was hopping out the pocket, getting his head off the line, fucking trying to catch himself. Muratalla made a great account for himself last night. He's a fucking problem for these guys at 35. There's a reason nobody fought him. There's a reason he struggles to get fight. He's big as shit, number one. He's fucking humongous for a 35.
I agree with that. He's a little bigger than what I thought he was.
Big as shit, bro. He's huge for 35, bro. But he's also a good, skilled fighter, bro, with crack on his shots. He's got heavy, fucking natural, heavy punches. He doesn't need to fucking really sit all the way down on his punches or make you feel. Every shot from that kid got some stank on it because he's just naturally heavy-handed.
Yeah, I mean, Andy Cruz would try to go get another title at this point. Maybe like
I think you guys are trying to put too much emphasis on the Bozy and his former style. And bro, he needed to throw fucking couple more punches and not move as much. It's tweaks. This is fighting, bro. You're gonna have off nights. Had nothing to do with Bozy's coaching and his old style and all this fucking dreamt up bullshit people do. Stop it, bro. It's
like they look like
fighting.
two different fighters.
You need so much to go right for you in a fucking fight to win the fight. You listen, bro. Fighters ain't gonna be the same guy every single fucking time they get in the ring. They wish they can run it back. All sorts of shit, bro.
Yeah.
It's just not fucking, he sucks with Bozy and sitting down too much. Like all this dreamt up bullshit, bro. It's a fight. It was a close competitive fight. And they
but
both
you understand what I'm trying to say, though, right? It's not really about like Bozy being, like I said, it's not about Bozy being a good trainer, bad trainer. I just think he needs somebody like the style he grew up with is the style he should continue with. You know, not try to like switch styles like when you just turned pro. Like Too Rich, you know, go with the person who took you to the dance. Don't just like, you know, look for a new girl when you get up here.
Exactly. That's not gonna work, man. That's not gonna work.
Shout out to Dragon. Hold up. Sitting down on punches does apply more power. Shakur scores points by peppering his opponents with punches while avoiding theirs. Andy mixed it up. He didn't do enough to win from the champ. And I think
that's fair.
Other than the very last sentence, because I think he did. I get it, though. I understand. 7-5 fights are 7-5 fights, guys. That is what it is, dog. It's a close competitive fight. Both guys fucking got their shit off. It's not a fucking science experiment. They should be running that one back. If you ask me.
Mortal's never gonna take that fight ever, man.
And for the record, I picked Andy Cruz to win because everybody know me. I picked the boxer over the puncher all day long. But I'm saying that Andy Cruz is no longer the boxer. He's no longer the boxer.
He was boxing, bro. What are you talking about? He was boxing.
He boxed his motherfucking ass off.
Andy Cruz that I know, the Andy Cruz that I know would outbox Mortala, man.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yo, you want to know where the term the sweet science of violence, which got turned into the sweet science of boxing, you know where that term came from?
Where?
Pocket fighting. The sweet science of boxing takes place in the motherfucking pocket. You guys fucking thinking all this movement and amateur fucking point little pity pat bullshit punches, that ain't it, bro.
The sweet science of boxing is not like a hit, D1. That's what sweet science is about.
And that takes place in the fucking pocket. Hit and don't get hit. You're gonna get hit sometimes, but try to dodge most of them bitches.
Yeah, but
what are you talking about?
That's not the most effective way, though, bro. That's not the most effective way. Just slipping punches don't get you knocked the fuck out.
You know what your non-effective way is going to get? Nobody in the history of boxing to give a fuck about your fighting because you chose to fight in a style that was corny as shit. There's only been one guy who did it at the end of his career, which fucking will probably never be done again, fighting like that.
For instance, let me give you an example, D1. If you're a tall fighter, you fight a short fighter, you shouldn't fight them in the pocket. You understand what I mean? That's not sweet science. That's crazy work.
Shout out to Miss Van Hooter.
And you're fighting some short guy who's like 3 or 4 inches shorter than you. You should not try to fight. You should fight them.
I get it. Yeah, we understand how to go about this shit. We get it, bro. But shout out to Miss Van Hooter. Andy just lacked experience. More fights for him. He will be just fine.
Andy's gonna be fine.
100% factual information. He's gonna go back in the lab. He's gonna go back in the dungeon and perfect Bozy's craft even more.
I believe he's gonna leave Bozy. That's what I think gonna happen.
I sort of think so too.
You guys are smoking dope. You don't understand what it is over there, bro.
I don't know, man. Maybe
you have no idea.
Brother. I think they look like a family over there, so maybe he likes over there anyway.
I guarantee, bro, he lost that fight by a couple fucking punches, if any. Because
it was a good fight. It was a good fight.
Over on that side thinks they won the fight.
Yeah, no, it was definitely a good fight.
It was a good fight.
I think the bigger robbery was Jesse Hart versus Big Stepper. I think Big Stepper.
That was a fucking terrible robbery.
That was a
whole Bozy and his gym fucking shit too. That whole top half of that car was all Bozy.
Greg
Cole isn't a Bozy fighter, but he fights for a guy that comes from Bozy's gym. Same fucking shit. I'm sick at Khalil Cole. That kid sucks, bro. No punches thrown, fucking chasing this dude around in straight lines. And you talked all this shit.
Is Cole supposed to be up and coming?
Yeah. Ass juice.
That was a trash performance from him.
He beat the star Cuban champion in the amateur, so they look at him.
He looked like trash last night.
He sort of rope-a-doped him a little bit, though.
He wasn't no fucking rope-a-doping. Get out of here, boxing.
He sort of did. That dude was tired as shit. He was good.
In the last 4 rounds of that fight, he threw about 8 punches.
Man,
He threw like 4 punches around.
No, I counted 8 in the last 4 rounds.
Yeah, he was out of oxygen, bro. Jesse
Who y'all talking about?
Jesse Hart and
Oh yeah, Jesse Hart. Yeah. Oh yeah.
You got to throw more than fucking 8 punches, bro.
He should never took that fight. He should just took the money and left.
I would have left him on the side, and then they robbed Jesse Hart and Greg. That's bullshit.
Yeah, I would just took the fucking money. He coming 8 pounds overweight. That's
man, all these trainers that be on the internet all day, they losing, man.
They be on the internet all day.
Oh shit, you're diabolical, bro.
Who's on the internet?
Oh man.
Hey, let me tell you something. Like what I'm doing, I'm working on a video, right? My first long form video, but it's about the biggest difference between Terrence Crawford and Boots Ennis, right? So I've been examining all the footage, right? So it's not a trash. Like I'm just talking about the difference. I'm not trying to say who's better necessarily, but what I'm saying is when I look at Boots, right? To me, he doesn't have a high IQ yet. Let me explain this. What I mean, his IQ is in his talent. The boy flows with his punches from left to right. He's very kinetic. He knows what he's doing. He's mixing boxing with punching. So the opponent timing is thrown off. Okay, when you think about it like that, when I look at Andy Cruz last night, I didn't see Andy Cruz playing with Moratala's timing. Like, fuck his timing up. So that way you can get in better. Like, y'all talk shit about Shakur. Shakur is using timing to let off his combination punches. So sometimes when you're fighting a guy that's more powerful than you, you got to use timing to get inside to get your shit off.
Bro, he was getting off. What is you saying?
Every punch ever thrown.
He was getting off. What is you saying?
We talking about good enough to win a fight. How about that? Good enough to win a fight.
He just didn't win, bro. Muratalla was better. Like, what are we saying?
Let me ask you a question, too, Sam. How you gonna get to the roughest, toughest sport and act like winning don't matter?
Did I say winning didn't matter, Too Rich? Did I say that?
I'm talking about why he lost. Then we're just critiquing why he lost. I'm saying he could have used more timing.
You cannot say that's why he lost, though.
Oh, yes, I can. That's just what I think it was. I didn't see a time. Normally, boxers, if you look at Devin versus Norman, it was the timing of when Devin threw his jab. The timing. That's everything in boxing. It's timing beats speed.
So let me ask you a question, Too Rich. Because see, you keep saying, because when you watched the fight, you felt like Andy Cruz was throwing one shot, trying to land power shots.
No, I just think he had more emphasis on landing harder shots versus outbox. I believe you could pepper a guy, weaken him, then you can outbox him. Every guy don't have that rattle your ass from the first, second, third round.
Just because I don't fight how you want me to doesn't mean my performance wasn't good.
That's what y'all used to. But if you put two good fighters in the ring, it's not going to go down like that. Canelo and Crawford didn't start fighting to the 6th round. Tank and Roach didn't start fighting to the 6th round. Because when you got two comparable fighters, they gotta figure it out first. That's how championship fights go. But when you get a bunch of A side versus Z side fights, y'all think from the jump, come out there, stand in the pocket, and show out and make a lot of money. Ain't nobody making no goddamn money.
The only person doing A side versus Z side is y'all niggas' favorite fighters. What is you talking about?
What are you talking about? Hey, imagine this. Shakur at 135. Who could he possibly get in the ring with to show how good he is? Can you imagine anybody that he could get in the ring with? He done called out everybody. Who can he get in the ring?
He's already showed that he's good. He just beat Zepeda.
You can answer that. Then you got something to talk about.
Listen, Shakur showed that he's got some fight in him. He just beats Zepeda, bro. He's one of the guys. I just want to see him next fucking Tank or one of the other guys. Tio's coming up. We're about to find out.
Tio's gonna be a good fight.
Too Rich, you cannot say a fighter didn't have a good performance because they didn't do what you wanted them to do.
Well, and likewise, I don't have to say they didn't do what you want them to do. I mean, we can always say that. I'm just giving my critique. My critique. What I'm saying is, if you're a promoter, right, or a trainer, you got this excellent boxer. Guess what I expect you to do? You can put him in the ring with anybody. You will call out everybody because you have the boxer. But if you got a power puncher, you're gonna be selective with who you put him in the ring with. That's facts.
No,
nigga, that is not facts, bro. What is you talking about?
Show me the power puncher jumping in the ring with anybody. You got the face of two of the faces of boxers.
You don't think Shakur Stevenson avoids certain styles? Too Rich.
Two of the faces.
Too Rich. You don't think Shakur Stevenson? You don't think Shakur Stevenson avoids certain styles? You didn't think Terrence Crawford avoided certain styles too, Rich?
Take them
Terrence Crawford didn't avoid
nothing.
Yeah, you got a shitty connection, bro. We could barely hear what you're saying, bro. It's like your headphones are dying or something.
But let me go out and come back in.
All right. No Mo sleepwalking with the $2 in the super chat. I appreciate you, homie. He says the sport is too subjective for us talking. Salute. And I agree with that. It's way too subjective. We need to have, to make up for the subjectiveness, we need to have in fight scoring. Like, we need to know what the score of the fight is. And salute to you and your super chat.
I mean,
every dog has its day. Mine was when you came in here super chatting. This was Devin's.
Salute to you. It's my bad.
I mean, we want to base everything off wins and losses and not just really pay attention to the nuance of what's going on. Is Andy Cruz getting better? Yes. Is he translating his style into more of a professional style? Yes. It's his 7th fight. He damn near still a prospect. He got time. He took a tough fight, the fights everybody keep crying about that don't nobody take, and he didn't win. He had a good performance, and he might be too small for 135, just like whatchamacallit was saying.
He is.
Yeah. I don't know. I think he should stay at 135. That weight class makes sense for him.
How does it make sense, Boxing Hacker? Explain that.
How does it make sense? Because nothing happened at 130. And it's not like he was so far off.
He's fighting above his walk around weight. Like Andy Cruz cuts like 6 pounds, bro.
Yeah, that's not that he's below his walk around weight. That's good.
It's 6 pounds. Stop it.
There's way better fights at 35 than 30. There's way better.
I hear that. I understand that. But if the man,
but if you're too small and you're gonna lose them, that shit don't matter.
Yeah, bro. These guys are cutting from 60, bro. They're fucking at walk around. They're middleweight. Cutting down the lightweight to outreach these fucking guys.
I mean, Shakur's not no 60. I mean, come on. Tank's not no 60.
Murataya is 165 pounds.
Yeah, but that's one person. I'm saying he should still fight 135.
Shakur definitely walk around at 160, bro. Stop it.
Shakur does not walk around.
Our fucking Shakur Stevenson is cutting quite a bit amount of weight, buddy.
Come on, D1.
You look at that kid and tell me he's not cutting weight.
Everybody's cutting weight, but he's not cutting that much weight. No.
Yes, he is, Boxing Hacker.
Shakur's not a big guy.
Yes, he is, Boxing Hacker. That's because he says it. Look at the nigga. What's wrong with y'all?
That's because he's working out. He hasn't started.
Bro, he's a big guy, bro.
He isn't. I don't know why you think that.
Because I see him.
He's a
because I see him.
You look at physically put my eyeballs on the fucking screen and look at the kid, and I seen Bud Crawford peeling back his fucking shirt, looking at the size of his shirt. That's how big the kid looked.
He's just as big as Terrence Crawford.
Fucking, what are you talking about, bro?
He's not just yo guys are wild.
I mean, he is now, but he hasn't been looking that big. He looked that big now. I give you that, but he hasn't been looking that big.
Y'all. Like, you look at the guys because muscles are pumped, but he's not naturally.
Boxing Hacker, just be quiet, bro.
He isn't. I don't know why y'all think this. This guy just came from 126. He's not that big.
He didn't just come from 120. How long ago did he fight at 126, Boxing Hacker?
He came from 135. He makes 135 easy. You never see guys. Shakur makes 135 easy. He never struggles to make 135.
That don't mean he's not a big guy, Boxing Hacker.
Yeah. Well, what? You could cut 15 pounds easy.
So you think Shakur Stevenson hydrates 140?
Nobody said that. Here you go trying to make up another dumbass argument. Nobody said that. The argument is he a big guy? Let's stay on topic, Boxing Hacker. I'm not letting you get away with that shit today.
Man, everybody cuts weight, man. Everybody cuts weight.
Some guys take it a bit far, bro. You know it. Like, everybody cuts a little bit of weight.
Damn, why y'all just can't be honest? God,
because you gotta try to act like Shakur's as big as Terrence Crawford. We're not doing that. Let's stop the cap here, please.
He's damn near the same size. His fucking chest is huge. His shoulders are broad. What are you talking about,
bro? He just
going to get the picture now. All right, just give me a second.
Come on, guys. Come on.
You're out your mind, bro. We do this to you every time because you argue the dumbest fucking shit.
You're looking at that picture because he's lifting and working out.
Video evidence, damning whatever the fuck you say all the time, bro.
Bro, if you go to the gym and lift and work out, your muscles are gonna pump.
Exactly. When he fought Zepeda, he wasn't looking that big against Zepeda. He wasn't looking that big against Zepeda. He didn't look that big at all.
He's not that
Yeah,
big.
he did. Zepeda's a big 35, and Shakur was way bigger.
Okay.
But y'all can't go choosing people weight, man.
You guys support
You can't
the guy
choose people weight.
So you're not willing to be honest about the shit.
Yeah, just because you walk, hey, I might walk around at 250, but if I go out there and run 3 miles a day, I guarantee you I won't be 250 no more. I guarantee you I shed 30, 40
I
pounds.
understand that,
Just
bro.
getting in shape.
I'm talking about fighters after walk around in shape weight. They still got to cut 10 or 15 after that. If they're in shape and walking around, that's the weight they should be fighting at. Not no fucking 15 pounds below that.
No, they should. No, they should, man. When you start working out, you're gonna lose weight. The way you gonna maintain the walk around weight, that don't make sense.
11 pounds
that don't make
one
sense.
day at a gym. I fucking sparred so long I lost 11 fucking pounds, bro. You can't tell me none about that.
I'm saying like this. Shakur Stevenson,
you guys are
Andy
fucking
Cruz
crazy, dog. This kid's
like,
big.
He's
getting big.
Fight. So you think Shakur is too big for Andy Cruz? Is that what you think?
Nobody said that, boxing hacker.
That's where this conversation started from.
No, that's not where this conversation started from.
It did because we were talking about.
No, it didn't.
Down in weight.
Nope, you're not doing it. You're not finna make up something else to argue about that. We're not talking about. You're not doing it. You're not getting away with it today, boxing hacker. Nope.
Hey, my boy.
Where did it start from?
Jay woke up and chose violence with your bitch ass.
Let's see. Where did it start from, Tucson? I like violence.
Y'all remember when they
were because I'm not letting you get away with that shit today, boxing hacker.
Do y'all remember they was calling Tank Fat Boy when he was missing weight, whatever? I didn't hear nobody saying he should move up in weight because his weight was high.
Because he was being undisciplined. Once again, some more dumb shit y'all trying to bring up.
Determine who's doing what. How do you determine by whether you like him or not? You determine whether his weight is right by the way you like him.
No, that's y'all with that emotional shit. That's y'all that do that.
You guys do that shit, bro. More than us.
Tank was too big. He was on.
I got two Shakur haters that dislike every single fucking video.
Tank is 5'3". If that nigga's 160 pounds, he's being undisciplined. What part of that don't y'all understand?
Okay, he should be fighting at 147 then. Shit, he undisciplined, maintain that weight. That's what y'all say, maintain the weight.
He just was about to go to fucking.
That nigga was obese. That's not a walk around weight. The nigga was obese.
I know exactly what Tank's walk around
man. And that y'all got a criteria that universe, you can't determine what somebody's weight is, man.
You can't, yeah.
Bro, I know what Tank's weight is, though. I talk to people on this team. I know exactly how much Tank weighs.
And we're not even talking about Tank. Some more dumb shit y'all keep doing. Y'all not getting away with that. We ain't talking about Tank.
Y'all can have one criteria for all the other fighters.
Shakur just said in the video he's not a little guy. He just said that out of his own mouth.
Let's set it.
But he also said that he
just said he's not a little guy.
He's
jumping up out of your weight class for no fucking reason. I know what he's telling the cameras and the media. I'm good. I make 35. I'm going. All that shit's fine and well. After he sees how good he feels, only cutting to 40, he ain't never coming back to no 35 again.
I don't think he should. I think he should say 140 and fight Gary Antoine Russell. I think he should fight Gary Antoine Russell at 140. That's what I think. Beat T.O. and go fight Gary Antoine Russell.
Cherry picks T.O. He's probably going to cherry pick somebody else, though.
I wish Tank would cherry picking a guy like T.O. I wish Tank would cherry pick a guy like T.O.
I wish you would stop talking about Tank. We ain't talking about Tank. We talking about Shakur.
Okay. We're going to keep it in perspective.
Well, keep wishing then, nigga. Go wish up on the star, nigga. Flip a coin, nigga. Throw some pennies in the well.
200,000 pay-per-views. We know the guy.
Stop, guys. Listen, you guys know exactly why T.O. got picked by Shakur. Don't fucking act like you don't see.
The top of the sport ain't no good.
Competitive. They picked him. They seen a line of fucking away. They can definitely win the fight, and you seen it too.
And y'all gonna tell me Tank and Frank is a great fight. It was a great fight. But fighting T.O. is a cherry pick. That's a cherry pick. Fighting T.O. is a cherry pick. But Tank versus Frank was such a great fight, right? When Tank
can't say Frank's a cherry pick. Frank was the number one contender in his sanctioning body. You guys don't know the
brainwash, man. Y'all brain. Hey, what Tank could have did is let Shakur fight Frank like it's supposed to be, and Tank could have fought De La Santos.
How Tank gonna let Shakur fight Frank? Frank didn't want to fight the nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Tank tell everybody what to do now?
And then Tank fight Frank. Frank. That's crazy.
You guys are so emotional. They can't take criticism. They can't fucking admit the truth. It's crazy, guys. It's just he's a little big. He should be moving to 40. Stay at 40. That's all we're saying, really, bro.
I agree. When you're the best boxer, you got to go up there and beat bigger guys. I agree with that. Somebody got to put on for boxing. Somebody got to put on for boxing.
We're going to see how good he is. Somebody got to put on for boxing.
Somebody got a nigga on the undercard fighting in Saudi Arabia in the middle of the day competing with college football, putting on for boxing.
Let me say this real quick. Let's do some stats real quick.
What?
Shakur Stevenson is 5'8", right? His body mass index is between 125 and 163. So, technically speaking, that's what the health.
How long is his penis, boxing hacker?
Yeah, where'd you make this information up at?
Should I post it? No, just Google it.
Spot?
Just Google it. No, Google it. Just say 5'8" male body mass index.
Okay. If you did that, I believe you did that. At least you tried to do some homework.
He's currently
come up to these joints.
He's currently a correct weight class for himself, just statistically based on his body mass index.
Boxing hacker,
we're doing that.
What are you talking about, bro?
We're just saying, bro. He looks big.
Bro. He's too big. No, he's not. He's currently where he needs to be.
Who said he was too big?
You're a weight cut fan.
I said he's a big guy.
As a cutter. So that's why you got this emotional attachment to fucking not being honest about guys that cut weight. They just
all fighters cut weight, bro. Who doesn't cut weight? Who doesn't cut weight? Name me a fighter that's not heavyweight that doesn't cut weight. I don't know any fighter.
And you're using an average person's body mass index. He is an athlete, boxing hacker. That shit's not the same.
Isaiah,
there is no athlete.
Shakur versus Frank was going to be a great fight, right? I thought so, but I know why he's saying it. He's saying you're saying Tank and Frank wasn't a great fight when it was. And it scared you Shakur guys to death to watch Tank throw up the high guard on a guy with that good of footwork and beat his ass, scared y'all to death. Shout out to my dog Isaiah.
Oh, shit. We got another loyal subscriber ready to spend his or her ducats here on the Angry White Man. You're a real one and we fucking appreciate you. Unlike these goofies that come in here running off at the thumbs, this is the exact punch we want to hit them with when they start typing that fuck shit. Shout out to you in the super chat. Shout out to the super chatters who are just like Frank the Ghost Martin. They don't come around all the time, but when they do, they come around with a bang. One-hitter! Thank you for your donation. We appreciate you.
No, I'm not saying Frank Martin is not. I like Frank Martin personally. I like Frank Martin. What I'm saying is Shakur was signed to fight Frank. They swapped it out and Tank fought Frank and they sent De Los Santos to Shakur. Tank could have fought De Los Santos. They was on the same promotional company. Tank could have fought De Los Santos. So that tells me something. Because everybody knows De Los Santos is a power puncher. Everybody know that. So you swapped them out.
Wasn't Frank Martin ranked higher than De Los Santos too, Rich? Wasn't Frank Martin ranked higher than De Los Santos too, Rich?
Frank's a power puncher.
Wasn't Frank ranked higher than De Los Santos too, Rich?
De Los Santos.
He might have been ranked one above him. I think he was like 5 and 6, wasn't it?
I said he's 160. Teach salute, buddy, but he's 160 pounds, bare minimum.
That's what I'm saying. He's not 160.
Can I destroy one argument? Let me destroy one argument because I heard 2 cents and I hear this often about y'all say Shakur definitely over there fighting on undercard, right? Let me destroy that. I hear this all the time. It's like the worst argument ever. First of all, an American promoter could not afford to put Shakur or Devin on an undercard. First of all, that would never happen because they don't have the money to pay an undercard fighter that much money. So to be on the undercard of a stat card on Turkey is not the same on being on an undercard making $200,000 or $300,000, $75,000, whatever they make.
Sherez and Berlanga is a stat card.
Kill that argument. That's a silly argument.
Sherez and Berlanga a stat card, bro.
Huh?
Salute to Darius Warren. Who the fuck is De Los Santos? I hate when y'all hype that dude. Me too. Salute, bro.
Hey, Tank could have fought him and just beat him. Get him out of here. Shit.
Tank would have knocked Del Santos out.
Frank Martin
Just like he did Pitbull Cruz. Knocked him out.
I don't hear y'all crying about nobody else who somebody else should have fought. I don't hear y'all doing that with no other fighter but Tank.
Nope.
That's right. Heavy is the head to wear the crown. Everybody wanted to fight Canelo too. Everybody wanted to fight Canelo too. That's the way it go. You want to be on top. That's the way it go.
What? Tank is on the run. He's in Cuba. Just ask your guys' news outlets.
Yeah, he ain't pay his lawyer, so I don't even know why y'all keep talking about this nigga.
No money for
his next fight gonna be in court.
It's over now.
So
Tell me what other guy who got the U.S. Marshals looking for him, where everybody think, oh, he all right, ain't no big deal. Tell me what other guy y'all would say that about.
What do you want us to say, nigga? What we supposed to be saying, Too Rich? What we supposed to be saying, Too Rich?
Boxing.
What we supposed to be saying, Too Rich?
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna back out this conversation because I don't wish that bad on no black man. I'm gonna stand down on this one. Like we'll let it play out. I don't even want to talk about that. My bad. My bad. That's my bad.
That's good shit, bro. Good shit, bro.
That was funny
real shit. That's it, bro. We got to talk about the boxing. I listen. I don't like what the shit about none of it, man. It sucks, and it's whack. If he did it, go to jail. If not, fucking, I don't care. Like, either fight or don't. If you're not gonna box, I don't give a fuck. I don't try to drag none of these kids down the street, bro, because it's not cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather talk about the boxing, that shit outside. Like, bro, people are losing their credibility over this shit. Like, it's just stupid, man. Leave that shit alone. Talk about the fights. We got plenty to talk about. We got Zuffa. We got fucking robberies. We got fucking next week. Next week, I've never been more excited for a fucking Manila ass fight in my life.
Man, this fight better not be. See, this is why I think the fight gonna be boring. If the fight is based on who's more patient, it's gonna be because people are saying T.O. is gonna have to make Shakur Stevenson fight and be first. So if T.O. got to be patient and make Shakur be first, and then Shakur gonna be waiting because he don't like to be first because he want to counter. Like, how do y'all really see the fight going? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, how is it really gonna go?
This is what I know. It's the best fight in boxing. It's the best fight in boxing. I don't know how the fight gonna play out, but it's the best fight in boxing.
Currently, yeah.
It's the best fight in boxing.
It's the best fight in boxing. 2026 is the best fight in boxing.
But people act like Shakur's just one defensive fighter. Shakur fights in the pocket all the time.
He used to be a pocket, but
only at the smaller divisions, though. Once what y'all don't want to admit is Shakur Stevenson has declined at 35.
No, he hasn't.
Yes, he has.
He fought in the part against Arnold.
He's not the same. He's not the same at 35.
He's so capable. Once he feels a punch, he immediately stops, and it takes him a couple rounds to get back into it. Like, he don't.
Man, stop it, boy. Y'all tripping.
Nah, dog,
y'all
so
under Mandela effect, man.
Nah, man, y'all the ones under the Mandela effect.
That's funny. They're a different reality, huh?
Shakur stands right there and leans back. If you can't hit him, that's your fault. If he's standing right there, he leans back. If that's all it takes to nullify a
he
fight,
is not standing right there. He jumping out of range. Stop it, Too Rich. He is not no standing right there. He jump back, jump back.
That's how you got to beat him. You got to throw combos. You got to let them hammers fly. You can't be keeping your hands to yourself against Shakur. You got to fucking let him rip.
But Shakur's gonna win the way
I don't feel sorry if you can't hit him. If you can't, where's another boxer at that's boring that seems to be the best? That don't just work. That don't
exactly.
Just work.
He ain't the best. He the best to who? Too Rich?
He's the best, bro. Like 135 right now. He's the best.
So not getting hit makes you the best in boxing.
Because there was a guy there named Tank Davis that Ben had a strap. Ben fucking claimed the top dog. We see him getting a competitive fight with Roach.
Bro.
I think he won. And then Roach loses to Pitbull.
What's his best performance at 35? Too Rich?
Tank champion 135.
What's his best performance at 35? Too Rich? Zepeda?
He beat the number one ranked guy at 135.
Yeah, he got hit 300 times in that joint, bro. And if Tank went the distance with anybody that hit him 300 times, it was said he lost.
Hey, listen what y'all say, right? Y'all say stand in the pocket. It's more exciting. and then you hold it against.
He did his thing.
You don't listen to the fans.
But
This is why you don't listen to the fans. Fight your own fight. Don't fight like they think you want them to fight. They're gonna shit on you.
Trying to misconstrue what I said. What I'm saying.
Soon as you fight like that, they're gonna shit on you. So that's why you dance with the girl that got you to the party.
I'm about to bet all that, bro. Listen, he could fight in the pocket and still not get hit by 300 fucking punches, regardless to how many he's throwing. He's just not on the level defensively when he fights that way that you guys would like. That's all it is. He's not at the level you guys thought he was.
Got to fight a dumb fight just to prove that he's a tough man. This is sport.
Maybe he was fighting and getting better. Y'all was saying he was at the level.
That's called fight in the pocket. The sport's called boxing. You do what you need to do to win that.
He fights mid-range to outside. That is,
which is good.
What's wrong with it? What's wrong with it? What's wrong with it?
Nothing. But I just don't think it's not my cup of tea. I'm not going to go buy your ticket or go out of my way to fucking come to your fights. That's all I'm saying. But when I say
and neither of y'all don't go out of y'all way to go to his fights either.
And what I know is promoters are giving them millions of dollars.
Boxing Hacker, how many Shakur fights you been to, Boxing Hacker?
I'm
giving them millions of dollars. They're giving Shakur and Devin millions of dollars.
That's
good for them. What they do?
Well, I'm just saying, so somebody value it. Somebody value it because they could just not say, "Oh, you too good. You too good. You don't get hit. Get out the way. Let's get some of these exciting, all right fighters to fight." I don't see them doing that. I don't see them doing that.
Listen, dude, I love the sweet science. I love when guys actually use the movement to run guys into shots and throw a bit more punches, bro. I have no problem with that. That's actually the way I prefer for fighters to fight. It's just when there's not enough punches with the movement, it just seems like you're buying time. I love fucking punches, bro. That's how you win a fucking
So why the opponent is not, if the dude is not waiting, why is the opponent not running down on him? Why is the opponent not crashing out on him? Nigga ain't throwing punches, you say?
You gotta blame the person who's not winning. You can't blame the person that's
winning. I blame De Los Santos. I give the blame out to the fucking where it belongs.
But
you guys take this shit and make imaginary arguments in your head and act like I'm saying something that I'm not. I'm not saying that, bro. Fucking fight your fight. I'm like you too, Rich. Fight your fucking fight. You can't please everybody, but I'm not the one. You're not. It's not that. He just needs to
see. To me, what making a exciting fight is you take the boxer and you put him in there with the best power puncher. There, your excitement. The power punch is for to track him down and knock his ass out. That's how you create excitement. You got a skilled guy versus a power guy, but they don't put on them kind of fights because it's too much risk. It's too much risk in those kind of fights.
Yeah, well, there's somebody that's going to take the risk out of that shit. He's going to make these guys fight no matter what their style is.
And I don't count T.O. out. I don't count T.O. out. I believe if you beat the boxer, you got to smash the boxer. You got to smash it like Ron Garcia did. No, he was Oscar, but that's how you beat the boxer. You walk in there and you smash his ass. That's all you got to do. But who gonna do it? Who gonna do it?
Tio says Shakur's defense is not what we all think it is. So if this is a boring ass fight, a part of the blame goes to Tio. There's no fucking doubt about it.
I agree. Because he's supposed to be the exciting guy.
Yep, he's got to get his shit off. Show me, Tio. You're saying he can fucking he's got the people fooled with this jump back straight line. Show me, dog. Follow his ass out the back door throwing punches. So in the Edwin fight, I was sick watching that fight. I'm telling fucking people I might even called it live, or I was telling old school like no fucking punches. Like they're just standing there staring at each other. Edwin, you thought you were gonna come in here and outbox fucking Shakur Stevenson? Anybody that goes in there looking to box with this kid is gonna lose. Fucking whether it's he doesn't throw enough punches or Shakur gets fucking credit for blocking them all, whatever it is, you're going to lose. Yeah. If you don't go in there and try to beat this fucking kid up, you're going to lose. So Tio's got to know that. I know that, and I'm a podcast host.
Well, Tio
go ahead. What Tio said, he going to fight him dirty. Guess what? I agree. Do whatever the fuck you got to do to win. If you're going to beat him, you're going to have to be dirty. Grab his arm, take him to the ground, make him not box, make him fight. Make him so frustrated that he has to fight and he don't never get his distance. He don't let him get in his bag. Just rush him. Make it ugly. You see what I'm saying? Do whatever you got to do. That's what Tio got to do.
Zepeda had the recipe for it. Yoda, salute, Crush. Everybody go subscribe to Crush, the OG, man. He be cooking in the mornings. Coffee and donuts from donuts. Salute, Crush.
Shakur wins. He's gonna be top 5 pound per pound. Y'all know.
No, I can't put him top 5, bro. There's too many good fighters right now. If it depends on how he wins, how he goes about.
I think as long as he beats that Lima.
Nah, bro. It's not just you win is a win, bro. It doesn't go like that for pound fighters. Pound for pound fighters fucking make examples out of fools. Fucking stop them, beat them the fuck up, and get them the fuck out of here. How you want me to put Shakur over Bam Rodriguez?
He's 2-time millennial, bro.
Stop! I don't give a fuck about those stupid accomplishments.
Y'all say it, but that's what's gonna happen.
Them shits are fucking oversaturated garbage, bro. It depends who you took the accomplishment from.
He's taking
that
it from
makes
Theo.
it what it is.
Theo's a big deal. He might not be as popular.
He is, but you can't just go out there fucking doing this bullshit, fucking outpointing. Nah, bro, you excite them. Yeah, you got a chance to beat one of the top 5. Top 5 is for the fucking elite of elite. That's the fucking the sauce.
Shakur's gonna fight his fight no matter what people tell him. He's gonna fight. And that's
okay, so don't expect me to put him on top of guys that fucking excite. And
so you want boxing to be full of Shakur Stevenson's boxing hacker?
I don't mind it. You fight your fight.
Yeah, well,
so nobody gonna watch it then.
Nobody's on. You might not watch it. I like Shakur. You might not like it. I like it. So I can't speak. I know a lot of people that like Shakur Stevenson.
You know a lot of people that do.
I know a lot of people that do. Yeah, I stay at boxing gyms. I know a lot of fighters that even they love watching Shakur fight because he's very technical. Like you can watch him and learn a lot from just watching him.
How many people you think watch boxing to learn boxing?
A lot of people.
A lot of people watch boxing to learn.
Yeah, a lot of people. Not everybody just watches for somebody to get beat up. No, there are fighters who literally watch boxing all the time just to like.
I'm not talking about fighters.
90% of fucking people that are watching the fight are not watching it like you or I are watching it, or like Jay's watching it. They're watching it like casuals.
Yeah.
Hey, let me say the last thing before I get out of here, man. I'm gonna have to go. Let me just say the last thing. I'm just gonna say this before Shakur left Top Rank and Eddie Hearn. Top Rank had 5 fights, $3 million. If you think they were willing to pay him $3 million for 5 fights and they wasn't making no money, you don't know business, man. But Bray, appreciate you letting me come up. I'm being a chat.
Salute to Rich. Guys, subscribe to 2 Rich. He's got a channel too, man. Look out for the guy. Salute to you, bro.
Yeah,
Cam J. Salute, Brody. Yeah, I think he cut off. I think Rich is he either left or his shit cut off. Something happened.
Oh, he probably just left.
Salute to Cam J. Go subscribe to Cam J, man. Everybody in here. You guys probably already are, but if you're not and you're catching this on the playback, go subscribe to him, bro. Salute. Shakur has seen all these styles he has, and that's what gives these Olympic guys a fucking benefit. Yeah. They've seen it all. They've seen every kind of operation, but not at the high levels. And when guys have hard fucking punches, it matters, guys. It fucking matters. As much as you want to say it doesn't, Hacker, it means the most. Hard punches, clean, effective shots that fucking hurt and give a boxer doubt in their mind, they fucking matter more than anything, more than any style, any fucking thing you can operate. Because when you don't want to fight because a guy is punching hard as shit, you forget everything and you just go on the retreat.
I mean, for real, D1, if my child could box like any fighter, I would want him to box like Shakur. Even Devin.
Hey,
I would like him to box like
Shakur. Cup of tea. I like
Shakur wins fights and he doesn't go to the hospital. He already gets scarred. Like I think, and that's for the majority of his fights. You know, like I would pick that style, and he wins them so decisively. It's not like, oh, it was close. Like the Andy Queen
win the fucking Zepeda fight too decisive to me.
It was pretty decisive. It was pretty clear.
No. Them same body punches you just fucking counted as blocks or not blocks for fucking Ray. You can't say they're all of a sudden blocks for Shakur now.
It was very clear that Zepeda lost that fight, bro. It wasn't clear at the end of that fight.
I thought Zepeda won the first 5 rounds. Shakur won the last 7, and every fucking round was pretty much competitive. Fucking, there was 2 or 3 rounds where Zepeda took off, and Shakur landed the harder, cleaner shots, but the entire fight was competitive.
Zepeda knew he lost.
It was competitive, bro.
I mean, it was cool. Competitive. I don't know about competitive. It was cool. But Zubeda knew he lost at the end of the fight.
No, bro.
Not even Zubeda thought he won, bro.
You guys give all this fantasy credit and bullshit
put
to
his head down
you
fight,
like.
Bro.
Man, you're never getting that shit off over here. I'll tell you that.
Man. Let's not do that.
Yeah, Teach's Johnson bouncing over here. What? Teach, don't make me get this fucking sound joint like 2 cents. I'll play the 2 cent sound bite on here, dog.
I like my kid to fight like Shakur more than anybody else.
Yeah, man. I bet we've been on here 3 hours. I appreciate y'all coming up.
Peace out.
I'm gonna get up out of here. Thanks for coming, Jay. Appreciate you. Hack Attack. Appreciate you. The super chatters, the commenters, everybody who came and played their part. My dog King B definitely gets appreciated around here. That's my dog. Stop D-riding, Teach. Appreciate y'all. And William Old School, most of all. That's who I appreciate most in boxing. My OG, William Old School. So y'all have a great evening. Peace.